All right there, everybody. Hopefully we got some people here. It looks like we do. So give me 1 second, guys. All right. Let me see what we can do here. Hopefully you guys can see me and you can hear me okay. Yeah, give me 1 second. Hey, guys. All right, everyone. Hold on. Okay, perfect. All right, let's do this then. There we go. Now I can see everyone's messages. Alrighty. Awesome. Okay, let me move your stuff over. I can't do this part until I start the live, so I always have to set up. I'm sorry about that, but I think you guys understand here. All right. Okay. I'll get everyone added on the list. How was everyone's weekend? Hey there, Kelly. Awesome. Okay. Everyone looks like they're here. So, let's get our handy dandy notebook ready to go and see what we can do. So, thank you, Kelly. I'll start with the people at the top here, and we'll do some numbers. Let's see. I'm doing good. Kelly, how are you doing? Alrighty. Let's get some numbers going, and then we can go from there. Yes, Dankster, I can add you. So I'll add Kelly on here, and then let's do Kelly. And then we'll have D. All right. And then, awesome, Kelly. I'm glad to hear you're feeling good. And then we will have Princess Codsage will be number 3. Okay, so Kelly is number 1. Princess Codsage is number 3. And Dienza, you're number 2. And you're the first one on the paid list, Zaria's Tarot. Thank you so much for paying, my friend. Super appreciated. All right, so Zaria will be the first paid. All right. Yeah, Cammy, can you like and subscribe and tell me, and I can give you a number? We can see what we can do that way. Let's do that. There we go. All right. One more second as I get everyone else added. So, Mariam will be number 4. Exina will be number 5. Dankster will be number 6. Let's see. And Joseph, are you wanting to be on the list here? And Cammy will be number 7. Thank you, Cammy, for liking and subscribing. All right. Okay. So, let's get this going here. We have Zaria is the first one. Awesome, Zaria. Thank you so much. So, what's your question, Zaria? What are we wondering about here? Move that up a little bit. There we go. Okay, so I need to know if Daniel Olivio's karmic, Chantel and Daniel Olivio are both envious of me with clarity. You need to know if they're envious of you. All right, let's look at that. Let's see what we can find out here for you, Zaria. Again, thank you for the donation. Let's see what we can do here. Are Danielle, Olivio, and Chantel envious of Zaria? Let's see here. You're welcome, Joseph. Hopefully you're doing okay, my friend. It was a, you suspect it because of the stuff being posted on Instagram. Well, let's see here, just to make sure. Odds are that we can go with our gut, right? I feel like that's always a good place to go for. If our intuition is usually always right, I think we should trust that intuition. Awesome, Princess. Your number is number 3. So, Princess, your number is 3. Okay. Let's do this here. Okay, so let me do this again. Are Danielle Olivio's, let's see, basically, are they both jealous or envious of Zaria's tarot? I would say yes. I'll show you the cards I got here, and we'll go from there. So, we have Ace of Swords in reverse, and then we have 8 of Cups right here. So they're not able to have new ways of thinking, new ways of being, and they are not able to walk away from the situation. Or they want to walk away from the situation, but something feels like it's holding them there. So I'm wondering, there could be almost, I would view this as like people stealing ideas, or people being jealous of someone else having ideas, or basically people not knowing or being expressive enough to, I guess, go for what they want to do. So to me, yeah, the envious part, I would say yes, Zaria. There is some pretty big envy here. Again, Ace of Swords in reverse. This is a card that's telling me, yeah, I think so. Not being able to come up with new ideas, not being able to come up with your own kind of, it can be inspiration, but mostly the sword cards represent ideas, ways of thinking. And if this is in reverse, these people are stuck in a certain way of thinking, but they're not able to walk away from being stuck, if that makes any sense. So I would say, yeah, I would say that's what I got for you, Zaria. So let's go to the next one here. There you go, creativity, absolutely. You have creative differences. You're creative, they're different. So that's how that goes. Hopefully that gives you some insight, though, Zaria. I would say trust yourself. I think you know what's going on. Okay. Now, we got our, hey there, Nina. How is it going? Awesome. We got Nina in the house, guys. Oh. Cracking the old neck there. How was everyone's weekend? Was everyone being good boys and girls? Because I was not. Lots of banana bread. All the banana bread you guys can imagine, and then add a little bit more on top of that, and you'll have what I was doing. Yeah, nice to see you too, Nina. We got everything done over the weekend. My mom went to the funeral, and everything was here. Hey there, Skit. If you can like and subscribe, I can give you a number, and then we can go from there. So let me know if you liked and subscribed. It was a beautiful day today, 70 degrees. Damn, that does sound nice. It gets warm here, but then it's going to snow. You know, it's always like, oh, it's nice, but then it's going to snow. Love banana bread, haven't had it in years. Chocolate chip banana bread. Oh, it was good. It was good. I love banana bread, zucchini bread, pumpkin bread, bread, a bread sandwich, which is just one slice of bread. In the middle, there's bread, and on the bottom, there's bread. So I'm a bread guy. Awesome, Skit. Your number is number 8. Okay, let's do this, guys. Let's see what we can come up with here. So, yeah, zucchini bread is the shit. I'm not even kidding. It's good stuff. Haven't had it in a super long time. My uncle's wife would make it. You can tell I'm super close with my family because she's not my aunt. She's my uncle's wife. But, yeah. Okay, Skit, I may have you post the question again, just in case. So, but when your number's called, we can go from there. Hey there, Kaylin. How are you doing? All right. Okay, let me get this started and we can go from there. Always have to do this a little bit differently. Okay, here we go, guys. Number 7. I'm doing good, Kay. Have you liked and subscribed? Have you been on the channel before? If not, well, you've been missing out. We do some good shit on here. Okay. Actually, no, that cuts off the top of my head. Don't want that. Don't want that. There we go. All right, number 7 is Cammy. Are you there, Cammy? Step on up to the plate, Cammy. Your number is up. Starting out, guys, if I call your number, awesome, Kaylin. If you like and subscribe, I can give you a number, and then we do a kind of like a random number draw. So you're not going to be at the end of the list. You're going to be somewhere in betweenst numbers. So we'll figure it out as we go along, though. Absolutely welcome, Kaylin. All right, Cammy. And if you miss your number, if I say your name, you miss your number, do not think it's the end of the world. I will just give you guys another number. But I can't go back and do your reading. So you'll just have to wait for your other number to come up. So, okay, Cammy says, will me and Gemini have a child in the future? Let's look at that. Will Cammy and this Gemini have a child in the future? Awesome, Kaylin. Okay, so Kaylin, your number is 9. There we go. All right. Let's see what we can come up with here. I'm going to keep positioning this. I'll just keep it like that. I think that'll work the best. Let's do this here. Not yet, Mariam. We're on number 7 right now. This is the first of the free list. All right, let's see what we can do here. See if we can get the shuffling going. Hey there, Seth. I don't think so, but I'm sure other people can channel Asmodeus. I don't channel specific entities usually, unless it's a loved one or something like that. But even then, I don't like doing those on stream. Yeah, Oceany Chap, your number will be 10. All right. Okay. All right, let's look at Cammy's question. Will Cammy and the Gemini have a child in the future? Cammy and the Gemini have a child in the future. Let's look at that. I can absolutely do that, Kelly, if that's something you would want to do. I can do personal readings. We can go... Because I think there's past lives, parallel lives, future lives. I think there's a bunch of different lives going on at any one time. But definitely, yeah, I could do a reading like that for you if that's something you want to do. All right, let's see what we got here for Cammy. Let me pop my knuckles. There, that one popped like a lot, and that was my pinky, so that was weird. There we go. Hold on. Hold on. Ah, there we go. No. There we go. All right, here's what we get for... Awesome, Kelly. Awesome. Well, I look forward to working with you then. You let me know when you're going to book, and it should be pretty straightforward, a pretty simple process, but if you need to email me, let me know. And you can do that by emailing me. Yeah, I think we got our bases covered there, don't we? Okay, so we have 4 of Wands in reverse. So, right here, Cammy, when I'm seeing 4 of Wands in reverse, to me, this is going to be a card where I don't know if there's anything going on now. Not necessarily arguments, but I don't know if this is going to be someone you're going to have a child with. These kinds of questions, right? These are pretty much in the future, and it really depends. A lot of things can change. with this kind of stuff, so don't take what I'm saying as being the absolute truth, because it's just a perception. It's what I'm seeing as a perception, but I'm seeing right now, I'm not seeing like that's going to be the case. But if this is something you want, I hope you get it. I really do, but I'm just seeing right here, it's not looking very likely with the Four of Wands in reverse. Upright, it's foundational energy. In reverse, there's not foundational energy, which to me would be kind of hard to have a child or a family with this person if the foundational energy isn't there, or if there isn't a connection in that kind of way. Hopefully that makes sense, and that's gives you something. Yes, Gabby. Yes. So we do one card, one question, but it is free, and Gabby will get number 11. Gabby XO, number 11. Liked and already a sub. I know, Gabby. I know. I see you on here every now and again. I got you. Okay, let me add the new numbers in here. I have to add the numbers in manually. So now we got 1 through 11. We got number 4. Mariam, your turn. Oh, there she is. Hey. Come here. Oh, thank you, Gabby. Awesome. Okay. You're welcome, Cammy. Okay, so I'm going to read Mariam, and then I'll read for Gabby. Don't mind the hearts. I like the hearts, guys. I like the hearts. They're cute, they're fun, they make me feel special, and I am going to blush like a little girl. That's what I do. That is what I do on this channel. All right, Mariam, what's your question, my friend? We'll do your question, Mariam, and then I'll go to Gabby's question right after. And thank you again for the donation, Gabby. Let's do this, and there we go. Okay, Mariam says, what is stopping me from shifting through a lucid dream, because I feel like something keeps purposely breaking my meditative focus or waking me up prematurely. Okay. I was just making sure. I was thinking that was a word that I did not know and I have not learned yet, and I was thinking maybe it was one of them fancy French words. I don't know them fancy French words, so. All right, prematurely. You okay over there? She's okay over there. All right, so Mariam. You're good, Mariam. You're good. I'm just giving you a hard time. I do that. I probably should stop doing that. I do it damn near constantly. So I'm pretty sure, Mariam, shifting would be, okay, it's going to alternate timeline through meditating or lucid dream portal. I was going to say astral projection, but they're somewhat similar. So yes, I could see what you're talking about. Let me see here. All right, Gabby, we can look at that. Let me do Mariam's question here. We're going to do one card, and then we'll go to your reading, and we'll see what we can do. Just shuffle these a couple times. What is stopping Mariam from shifting? They're intertwined, but not the same. I hear you. That whole realm is... Oh, she's so cute. Right there. That whole realm is kind of an interesting thing. Okay. All right. So here's what we got here. This is an interesting card. Hello there, JK. Yes, you will be number 12 on the list here. So your number is 12, JK. And Cambria will be our next paid reading after Gabby. All right. It's very mind-boggling. That's why not many people know about it. I've heard of it. I've heard of it before, but it is this kind of world becomes interesting because when we're talking about consciousness, right, we can be talking about a projection of a time frame that we're wandering into and not necessarily a historically accurate time frame that existed from that timeline, if that makes sense. Because with consciousness, you can either walk into, like I said, a projection, or you can walk into what feels like the real thing. But both of those can be kind of confusing. Thank you, Skit. I appreciate that, my friend. But this is what I got for you. It relies on the multiverse theory. So, the sun, right here. I feel like, okay, this is what I'm going to say, Mariam. When it comes to this, and this is going to sound very contradictory, but when it comes to astral projecting and working through, or shifting, all right, let's talk about shifting. When it comes to shifting, or anything else that's consciousness-based, the more that we want it to happen, the less likely it's going to happen. If we're holding on to a specific outcome that we want to happen with something, the odds of it happening become less and less. We have to go into it with a nonchalant kind of attitude, and then that way things can actually help to move us and shift us, pun intended or unintended, in that way. So I would say the best thing you can do is you need to be relaxed with how you do it. If you want it too badly, or if you think it's too hard for you to do, not consciously thinking that way, but if we can do something where we let go of an expected outcome, that's going to make it so it's easier for us to possibly project, shift, the whole damn deal. It all works. It's consciousness based. That's how the conscious mind kind of works. Hey there, Paige Green. If you can like and subscribe, I can put you on the free list. Just let me know if you've done that. Hopefully that helps answer your question, Mariam. That's what I'm seeing there. There's just wanting it too bad. Okay, thank you, Paige. Your number is going to be 13. You can look down below to see how we do things here. I'm going to go to... let's do this. Okay, so now we're on to Gabby. So right now we have Gabby, and then Cambria is going to be on the list after Gabby. Because Cambria donated, so... wanting it too bad, good advice. Thank you, Gabby. Okay, so let me go back up here. Okay, Gabby says, my question is, I'd like to know Maxim's feelings and thoughts towards me. Does he see me in a romantic way, or is attracted to you? Let's see. Does Maxim see Gabby in a romantic way? Is there attractione? We will see. I think this is something we can do. If not, what the hell am I doing here, right? All right. Wanting some banana bread. Or pumpkin bread. Pumpkin, or those pumpkin chocolate chip cookies. I invented those, if you guys were wondering. They stemmed from me. I thought, you know, pumpkin, chocolate chip, let's do it, let's make it a cookie. Someone stole it from me and they're taking credit for it, but... Alright, so here's what I get for you. Actually, let me do another card here. Because you did pay, so... if you guys pay below $5, you get 2 cards, okay? But you do get priority, that's why you guys pay more than anything, is for the priority part. You get 2 cards, 5 cards, or $5 gets you more, and a little bit more detailed of a reading. $10 gets you the whole damn shebang. Alright. A winner-winner chicken dinner kind of situation, if you understand what I'm saying there. Alright, so... here's what I see here for you, Gabby. You're not sure he does. Okay, so I get contract, and I get this. I get 7 of coins, which is getting, like, reaping what you sow. Gordon Ramsay right here is getting ready to pick some cabbage and yell at people, because that's what Gordon Ramsay does. But in this situation here, I mean, it does kind of look like... I always think Gordon Ramsay. Anyway. So, 7 of coins, contract. I feel like what we could have here is someone who... I feel like you're going to have to wait a little bit longer with this person. I feel there is potential energy here. But if you're feeling confused, it's because this person's feeling confused as well with the connection. I don't necessarily think soul contract as much. I see this as there being a connection, but it not being time for the connection to take place. Seven of Coins to me is a card where we're talking about reaping what you sow. You're harvesting what's coming in for you. And so that's kind of what I'm seeing there, is that I think that contract, Seven of Coins, I would say still give it time. It does feel to me like there is a connection still. If you're feeling confused at this point in time, I'd say maybe take a step back from that connection, look at other parts of your life. But because I don't feel like we should wait around for anybody. I do feel like there's a connection here, a possibility of a connection. Doesn't feel like it's time for it to enact itself yet, if that makes any sense. So I would say still give it some time here, because it feels like it's not quite ready yet. Don't pull this out of the oven. It's not quite done. It's still doughy in the middle. So it's more of a friendship than lover. Right now, I would say it could be more of a friendship situation. I feel like eventually it could turn into something else, but right now it's feeling more friendship. Okay, good. And thank you, Chantel, for posting. Let me do this here and let me see what we can do. All right, Cambria, are you there? Hopefully you're there, Cambria, because you are up. And then after this, we're going back to the free list here. There's Cambria. Awesome. Okay, Cambria says, I've asked about him before, but do you see me and Jordan connected in any type of way? I dreamed of him, and he FaceTimed me not too long ago. Let me see here. I asked about him before, but do you see me and Jordan connected in any type of way? I dreamed of him, and he FaceTimed me not too long ago. Let's see what we can get here for you, Cambria. Me too, Cambria. Hope all is well. Energy really is everything. I can see what you're saying, Mariam. Sometimes it's difficult because when it comes to having energy and if we keep moving forward, sometimes we need to stop and we need to process what we've been through. And moving forward through that, instead of processing it, can be a bit of a tricky situation. It is good to be moving. Motion is good. All right, one more time here. There we go. Love that, Chantel. Let's do a couple more of these. Okay. Kind of similar to Gabby's situation here. Neither of these cards are in reverse. I feel like there could be a connection here, but it does feel... We get Page of Coins and Door to Spirit. Door to Spirit, to me, this card is about subtleties. Subtleties is the Door to Spirit card, so it's like a subtle message. It's not knowing for sure things outright. It's like there's subtleties. There's subtle... Don't know why I said tease with an emphasis. Subtleness. And I'm seeing a turtle when I see this, so it feels like a slow-moving connection. That's what I'm seeing here. Then we have Page of Coins. And as soon as I saw Page of Coins, I heard the word unlock. I feel like there could be a connection here. I do. Feels like it's going to take time. Page of Coins can be very slow-moving energy, and it can also be someone who doesn't understand the connection for what it is. I feel like you're looking at the connection far more seriously than this person would be at this point in time. Not to say you're doing anything wrong. I don't feel like you are, but at this point in time, this person isn't at the same way you are with them, if that makes any sense. I feel like there could be something in the future, but I wouldn't hold out for it could be, if that makes any sense. Hey there, Reface Girl. Yes, if you can like and subscribe, I can give you a number. So that's what I'm seeing here. I do feel there's a possibility for a connection, but I wouldn't hinge my bets on a possibility of something. Do you know what I mean? But I understand there can be some obsessiveness or some sort of longing for another person, because we've talked about this before. There can be certain things that happen in our lives and certain people that touch us in just the right way to where we kind of, in a way, we almost become addicted to them, or we almost obsess about them, if that makes any sense. So my advice would be move on, do your thing. Awesome, JK. Thank you so much. Move on for right now. And if this person's giving you signs, and if this is something you want to do in the future, and the signs are becoming more and more concrete, you guys can communicate, have things going on, go for it. If not, I would say move on from that connection. Something here, I get a sense of, thank you, Reface Girl. Something here, Cambria, I get a sense of someone who doesn't understand the not just a connection with you, just connection in general. So I get someone who's still of a mindset that just doesn't quite get it. So Reface Girl, your number is going to be 14. All right. Does that make sense, Cambria? All right. Okay. Dreams don't necessarily mean that we're meant to be with somebody, and I know that's painful to hear. It doesn't mean that we're meant to be with somebody. We could just be having dreams because of subconscious feelings and things like that. I believe there's instances where it could be the case, but yeah. Yeah, 14. So Reface Girl, look down below, and you can see how we do things on here. Awesome. Thank you, D. We just had a donation here, so let me do this. Okay, so now, awesome. Okay, so what's your, thank you, Reface Girl. And you're welcome, Cambria. And JK, what was your question? And then, DeLeon, can never say your name, Dee. You will be after JK. So we have JK, and then it'll be DD, and then the free list is after that. So, okay. So JK, you said, is what I'm doing with my husband working out? Is that what you're asking? Just so that I make sense of that. And well, I'm waiting for JK to answer here. What's my favorite genre of music? I like I don't know what to call it, like very soft trance, techno-y kind of music. Doesn't necessarily have to be any words with it. And I like some 80s stuff, like the softer 80s stuff. And it's hard to find a song that's not just about people doing it when you're looking at the 80s and the 90s, because my God, there's innuendos in every single song. It's ridiculous. But I like Sting. I really like Sting, actually. And I'm going to do JK's question here, but I should listen to more music. I'm just not much of a music guy at the moment, but I have my time. I like Tegan and Sarah. I like Paris, I think is their name. I like The Cure. Lana Del Rey is good. A lot of these are what my girlfriend listens to, and I listen to them on the side, and I say, I like these. Lady Gaga, some Ariana Grande. Love Sting. The Police, yeah. Yes, and JK says you love the 80s music. Hey, I hear you on that. 80s is good. I just resonate with the 80s. Maybe that was where my past life was in the 80s. I just get a feeling there, you know? Yeah, Lana Del Rey's good. Very soulful. Very, I just like her stuff. Okay, JK, let's look here. Is what you're doing with your husband working out? Is what JK is doing with her husband working out? Big hair, big music. We have the same playlist. Big hair, big music. I like it. I like it. For me, it'd be small hair, big music. But my fave singer is Frank Sinatra. Oh, I've listened to some of his stuff. I know who Frank Sinatra is. I haven't heard a ton of his stuff, but he definitely has that voice that was iconic, right? Very, very iconic. Okay. See what we can get here for JK. Let me read it one more time. Is what JK is doing with her husband working out? That's interesting. Okay, let's do 2 more cards here. And then every now and again, like XX, the intro, if you guys listen to that, one of my favorite songs, it's called XX, the intro. There's no lyrics that I'm aware of, but it's really, really smooth, really good music. Tycho Awake, I think is what it's called, is really good. Yeah, Dua Lipa's good. Dua Lipa's good. I like a lot of the pop music, honestly. Maybe that makes me a noob to the music genre, but it's catchy. Damn, Nina's out here collecting everything. All right, let me do this here. Okay, so JK. Let's do this. So we have Goddess of the Moon. Okay. I got my daughter hooked on Rat Pack music. It's funny that they're called the Rat Pack. It would make it so if you were actually trying to buy a pack of rats, rather difficult back then. I want the Rat Pack. And they're like, you mean the singers, right? And it's like, no, I mean a big pack of rats, like still alive and everything. So we have Goddess of the Moon. And then we have the 2 of coins right here. Okay. When I see Goddess of the Moon and the 2 of coins, it feels to me like you're putting in an effort, you're doing whatever it is that you can do to make things better. I'm wondering though if the other person is not putting in an effort. That's what I'm wondering here. I almost feel like I'm putting my head against a wall because it feels like there could be some resistance here. And the reason why I say that is these next 2 cards. So Goddess of the Moon, 2 of coins, right? Goddess of the Moon is the divine feminine. We've talked about this before. But then we have literally the divine masculine, but it's in reverse. And then we have the Fountain card, also in reverse. Normally, these 2 cards in reverse aren't cards I would consider obstacles, right? But the Fountain in reverse and the Sun in reverse, you're trying to help things along. You're trying to move things along. And I'm feeling like this person is obstinate, probably in ways that you would think normal people wouldn't necessarily be obstinate in. And so the Sun card in reverse, the Fountain in reverse, it just feels to me like there's a lot of difficulties where there doesn't necessarily need to be. I feel like what you're doing is working for you, but I don't feel like you're getting through to the other person. But I feel like you're putting in an effort, but I don't know necessarily why this person is saying they don't want to do it. It could be, let me see here. I can see if I can get something psychically. I need to practice. Let me move these over. Is it okay, JK, if I connect with you psychically? I'm just going to see if I can get anything. If not, that's okay. He's a Gemini. Well, there you go. The Gemini, the air signs can be, let's say, fun to deal with. But we all have our traits, our good and our bad traits. Anyway, let me do this here. Let's see what we can come up with here. All right. Okay. I don't, Skit. I don't use pendulums. Not really my thing. There's nothing wrong with pendulums. There's nothing wrong with them. I think they're really cool. They're just not my thing. But I think a lot of really great psychics have used pendulums and have had a lot of great success. It's just, it doesn't resonate with me. Hey there, Padma. Your number will be 15, Padma. Hold on. So Padma, you're number 15. Okay. Great to see you too, Padma. All right, let me do this here. First thing I saw was like taffy being stretched. JK. And to me, this is denoting something where I'm feeling like I feel like you're being flexible. I do feel like you're being flexible. You're trying to do the best you can. But this person, I don't feel like is going with you. I feel like this person at some point decided they didn't want to adapt anymore. And that makes it kind of difficult, right? Because I feel you're trying. You're putting in an effort. Hey there, Rhubarb. I'll put you down as number 16, Rhubarb. Hold on one second here. JK. Okay. Either one, Skit. They can be easy to use or difficult. It just depends on the person. And it depends on how much they resonate with that, in my opinion. I've seen some people be able to pick up some psychic object and be really good at it right away. Other people, it takes time. And it just depends on if you put the time and the effort in wanting to do it and understand it and meld your energy or your resonance with the object that you're trying to work with. And if it's something you want to do, right? Some people feel a resistance to that and it's not for them, right? So... Okay, so Taffy, let me see what else we can get here. Awesome, JK. Awesome. That's what I'm doing right now. Thank you, Reface. So I got the word hyperbole. JK, I'm wondering if this person thinks that you speak in hyperboles, which is like over-exaggerated claims or things like that. I don't feel like you're actually doing that, but maybe this person tends to say that how you're talking to them doesn't make sense or how you do something. I could possibly see something like that. Hopefully that's not the case, but if there is something here where this person thinks that you're being over dramatic or this person thinks that you're being like too much, right? There's not a lot you can do in that situation other than, I would say, give it space, give it time. And right, you're not. No, I don't think you are. But I'm feeling like possibly there could be something there with that. I would say, JK, you know, and you can do whatever it is you want to do. You're an adult. But I would say stop trying in this situation and see what happens with the relationship. Because you'll have your answer there. If you stop trying and you see what happens, you'll have an answer one way or the other. And I feel like you'll find out who this person truly is. It could just be this person's having a bad time right now, or it could be that there's something bigger issues going on where maybe a counselor or a therapist might be able to help you guys. But you should be able to feel like you can talk to your partner without them thinking you're over-exaggerating or thinking that it's hard, like it's really, really difficult to talk to somebody, right? Because that's what I'm seeing here. It's just, I feel like you're trying. I do. But I don't feel like this person's putting in any of the effort. And that's going to make you burned out and frustrated. And in turn, that's going to make you hold on to even more resentment. And it's gonna lead to something like an explosion of sorts if you don't take care of this now. We need to see where this person's head and heart is, and then from there we need to make a decision. As painful as that can be, that's just what I'm seeing there. So going to counseling, the counselor said he'd rather see him for the next month, not you. Okay. All right, well, that could be because there could be some issues with this person feeling like they could be vulnerable. If the counseling's working and this person is going to the counseling, that's going to be good. Behavior can change, things can work through. Just give it time and see what happens. Give it the month, give it time. And if there is change that you can see that's happening in a few months' time, you feel like things are changing, even if it's just a little bit, there's progress that can be made there. But that's something you need to do. Don't take someone's word for it. When they show you through action, that's when you can understand how they feel about you. Not what they say. But I'm hoping that goes well for you, JK. At least the counseling part, at least that's going on. And I'm hoping that it reveals some things in this situation. Let's see here. Let me do one more card. What will be the end result of the counseling for Rhubarb and the husband? I once made chocolate chip cookies, and I say chocolate because when I bit into them, my face got all swollen. Turns out there was a rat, and I think it pooped in the flour. And I think I cooked that flour, made cookies with it, and then I had an allergic reaction to said things. It was like biting into electricity. That's why I call them chocolate chips. But, yeah. All right, so here we go. I still ate some. I mean, they were good. It just was like biting into a sparky thing. Like biting into a sparkler. There we go. Then we have the Hanged Man right here for the end result. So, you will have a good thing here with your husband, but he has to be willing to see things from your perspective, because I feel like you're trying to see them from your perspective. I do feel like that's something that you're trying to do. He needs to see things from your perspective too. If you guys can meet in the middle, that's going to be good. And JK says they like to make special brownies. I know what you mean. Lots of LSD in those brownies. Lots of LSD. No, I'm just kidding. But, yeah, those cookies, you know, I'd still give them a 4 out of 5. The rat poop was a bit of a downer, but I found a new way of tasting. It's, you know, they're sour, they're sweet. Now there's shock, there's spice, there's, you know. So that's how I would describe that. I can still feel what it felt like. It was weird. Okay, anyway. So JK, hopefully that gives you some insight here. As long as there's seeing things from different perspectives, I feel like you're going to be good. And I feel like the counseling can actually do a lot of good here. It's going to take some time. The progress will be slow, but as long as there's progress being made at all, I think that's going to be good. So, trying so hard, 23 years married. And I understand that, JK. I understand. So hopefully this works out and things can be getting better for you guys. That's what I'm hoping. There's some work to do, but if they're willing to put in the effort, and I know you're already putting in the effort, then I think you may be able to save this. Hopefully that was helpful. You're welcome, JK. All right, Dee Dee, are you still there? And yeah, we were moving out of our old house. Thank you, JK. We were moving out of our old house, and the reason why I think there was a rat, never seen a rat in the house, never had anything like that. But the reason I knew there was a rat was because we were cleaning stuff out, and underneath it was like a heavy pot or pan or something. There was the culprit. The mouse was dead in the bottom of the cupboard there, and we'd been hearing weird things in the top part of the house, like chewing on wires and stuff like that. Yeah, so those were not chocolate chips. Those were chocolate chips, and those were rat poops. Anyway, enough about that. You guys didn't come here for my rat poop stories, or did you? I don't know. You guys are weird. Okay, Dee Dee says, love reading. What's next upcoming in terms of your relationship? All right, let's see what we can do here, Dee Dee. Your cat kills all the mice. Well, my cat was a little bit more scared of mice than intrigued by them. Wasn't much of the hunter type. Pretty sure she'd be scared of her own farts. And that's the kind of cat we're talking about here. Alright, let's do this here. Let's get... Oh, no. Alright, Dee Dee's wondering here. She says, love reading. What's next upcoming in terms of relationship? Let's see. She brings them home alive sometimes. My mom had a cat that was really messed up. Really messed up. And it specifically, and I think it had a vendetta, I'm not even kidding. It was an orange cat, right? It was an orange cat, and it would go after grasshoppers. And what it would do to these grasshoppers is it would just pull off its two back legs so the grasshopper couldn't move, and then it would leave it alive. And it did it a lot. It just pulled the back legs off of grasshoppers, and you would see a bunch of little things on the ground just squirming. And it's like, why don't you kill them? If you're going to take away their ability to be grasshoppers, they're just I don't even know, grass? What do you call them when they can't hop? Just grass? Anyway, that was weird. Wouldn't kill them, just would pull out their back legs. A little bit, cats can do shit like that. They're interesting. Very weird animal. Okay. Let's see what we got here for D, though. Okay, D, so the first card I get is literally this one. It's a Broken Heart. So, that card being the very first one I get, and then I get Cornucopia in reverse, and then I get Goddess of the Moon in reverse. You can go into a little bit of detail if you want, or I can just do this here, but let me see what else we can get here. But the Broken Heart being the first one, probably going through some heartache. Something's going on there. All right. Oh. All right, let's see what we got here for D. Okay, underneath Broken Heart, we get Strength in reverse. Okay. So something's going on here where there can be pain, there can be a sense of, I guess, feeling stuck would be the way I would describe it, or feeling like we don't know what to do. And then Cornucopia in reverse, and I'll go into a little bit more detail here. We have Cornucopia in reverse, and then we have the Eight of Wands in reverse. Okay? These two cards right here are making me feel like good times don't seem like they're on their way. At certain points, it can feel like just things can be tough. Things can be tough, and I feel like this is a situation where we're wanting something else. We're wanting to go into something else. We're wanting to kind of dive in here. And I'm getting these cards. So we get the Goddess of the Moon in reverse, And then we get the Fountain Tarot card right here. I would say, D, as we've talked about on the channel a few times, not, I don't think me and you, but just sometimes in general, maybe it might be time to work on us, if that would make any sense moving forward. I feel like there can be new relationships coming towards you, but I feel like there needs to be some healing from what's kind of going on here. The broken heart right here is making me feel like we need to take a step back, especially when there's strength in reverse. I do believe there can absolutely be some new love options, but I think emotions, energy needs to be processed. I feel like it really needs to be processed. Things need to happen here. Because sometimes we can run from one situation into another one, but not fully process the first thing that we've been through or the second thing, and then we get involved with somebody, but we're still dealing with stuff. My current relationship was good, but my partner holds so many insecurities, and that can be difficult to deal with, can't it? I can understand that. So you have someone who can be kind, who can be all these different things, but then he's making me want to leave, but I live with him, so I feel stuck. Well, that would explain this card in reverse, because that's what we had here. This is usually a fast-moving card if it's in reverse, though, and then the cornucopia card. That's our only relationship problem. So, D, your only relationship problem is this person's insecurities and probably how they push you away at times or have their... I can understand insecurities definitely get in the way of connection. He's very romantic and caring and hardworking. Good. Those are good traits, but I can understand the insecurities thing being an issue. And when we're dealing with someone that can be insecure, we can actually start to view them less and less in a attractive way, because our partners have to have a certain level of stability or taking care of themselves. And it's not like you're being shallow if you say you want someone who's more self-assured or who makes you feel self-assured. But I can understand where you could lose the attraction here. So what I'm seeing here, D, and I understand you live with the person, which makes it difficult. If there's anything you could do where you could take some time apart and kind of figure things out, and I know it's probably like you probably don't want to say anything to this person because then they'll have an insecurity moment about you wanting to leave and figure things out, but you need to do this for you rather than thinking about how they're going to handle it, because right now you're the person you need to worry about in this situation. This person right here is they need to know what's going on. And this right here, okay, if this person says something along the lines of, oh, this always happens to me, blah, 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 this, that, or the other, it's because you're self-sabotaging and you're pushing people away because you can push them away before they have a chance to hurt you, okay? That's where the insecurities can come in. That's exactly what I wanted to do, but I wonder if it's worth it in the end. Okay, hold on one second, guys. Yes, Simone Dunn. If you can like and subscribe, I can put you on the list here. I'm coming right back, D, so give me 1 second. Hey there, Annie. How's it going? Awesome, Simone. Okay, your number will be number 17. And Annie, I can put you on here at number 18. Remember to like, guys, if you're already subscribed, and even if you're not, like and subscribe. Helps the channel grow here. So, Annie, Your number will be 17. One second here. Okay, so D, this is why this is really important. And I'll say this right here. If the connection is meant to be and it's meant to last, you should be able to take some time apart from each other and figure your stuff out. You need to have this time for you to see what's right for you. But if you're living with this person, you don't even have that opportunity to see what's right with you. You instead are going to be bombarded by energy, and over time, I'm going to tell you right now, if you don't take some time apart, you're just going to blow up. Either you are or they are, but it's going to be a situation where eventually you need space. You need to do something where you take space, and then you can figure things out. You can have some time to yourself. You can figure shit out. But you need to have that time for yourself. That has to be a priority. Otherwise, you're going to be sitting here thinking, I like this person, but I did, this and that. You should be able to tell yourself if you love this person or not. And right now, I feel like you have feelings for this person, you love them, but if the insecurities are making it very difficult in a relationship for things to progress further, or for there to be closeness the way you would want, or just a partner the way you would want a partner, I would say take a step back and take some time away from each other and see if, when you're away from this person, if you miss them, see if there's a connection still here, because right now it sounds like this person with their insecurities could be pushing you away, and sometimes it's best to just leave the situation and see how you feel a little bit later. But taking some time apart, I feel like, would be a good thing. Hopefully that makes sense, D, because that's, yeah. Okay. Does that help to answer the question, D? Regardless, taking time for yourself is going to be, that's how we started this reading, and that's how I'm seeing it. Still take time for yourself. Yeah. Because if we were just to go into another relationship, it wouldn't do anything for us, It would, it's a distraction. We would go into another relationship expecting to distract ourselves from this one, but it wouldn't bring us happiness. It would just bring us a sense of further discontentment. Okay. I wish you the best, D. I do. And, yeah. Just feel numb. Good. Okay. Oh, from the thumbnail. Thank you, JK. That's very sweet. Thank you. And I can understand, D. I can understand feeling numb. And the important thing is, when we're feeling numb, we have to realize that feeling numb is also a feeling. And the best way that we can start to feel unnumb, so to speak, is to let ourselves process and feel things. Otherwise, that numb feeling, yeah, I can understand that. I can. You're holding back. And if you're doing your own thing, you can let those emotions out. So are you going to put one on the background? I should, Chantel. I like it. You're talking about the thumbnail, right? For the video. We all have a road to go on, and JK especially, it can be difficult. Love's the most difficult thing, and we're not taught that in school, but by God, they want to teach us geometry so bad, but not how to love another person, so priorities need to be a little different. Okay, let's go to this here, and number 12. Oh, well, JK, that was your question. Did you have another one-card question, JK? No, it's not nice. It's not nice, but just the same, it is a feeling. People think that numbness means that you're numb, and you're not. It's still an emotion, but there's things behind the emotion, but there's like a wall there, but you're still feeling something, but it feels like you're feeling nothing. If that makes any sense. Hey, it's Honey Bunny. How are you doing? Have you liked and subscribed? I can put you on the list there. I remember you telling me that, JK. Thank you. It's Honey Bunny. I feel like that's more mediumship oriented though, JK. Okay, so your number is 18, Honey Bunny. Let's do this here. I'm doing good, Honey Bunny. She seems lost for the last 3 months. Can you, I feel like that's a little more specific, JK, with that. Because I remember you telling me the details. He died in her bed, right? Was that what you were telling me? He died in her bed, and it was a mysterious death. You don't know exactly what happened. When I feel more confident with that, we can go into that question. Do you have another question? Just because I do feel like that's a little more involved. Hey there, Dankster. Your number hasn't come up yet, my friend, but we're on the free list again, so. But your number is 6, Dankster. No, 6 didn't get called. Not yet, but we're working through the free list right now, so. There we go. All right, let me do this here. So if you have another question, we can do that, JK. Like I said, like a one-card question, like something a little... Can you tell me about my daughter Kelly's love life? Okay, I can do that. Let's do one card here. What is JK's daughter Kelly's love life? And I think your name's Jeannie, right? Was that your name? I've been calling you JK because I get confused, but I think it's Jeannie. Or, yeah, it's Jeannie. I'm pretty sure. Let's see here. Can you tell me about my daughter Kelly's love life? Let's do this. Okay, awesome. All right, Jeannie. I'll try and remember to call you that. Dream, okay. I dream of Jeannie. All right, I hear you. I hear you. Loved that show when I was a kid. Super comforting on Nick at Night. She must be wonderful. Oh. Okay, that card popped out. So this is a good card to have. I get the Blossoming Abundance card, but then I feel like she's waiting on something and I hear the word patience. But when I see Blossoming Abundance, it could be that she's in a time of her life where things I feel like are flowing. There could be some setbacks, hopefully nothing too big, but I would say things are going well for her. Or if they're not going well at this point in time, they will be fairly shortly. All right. Hopefully that helps answer that question, JK. Seems like it's all going good. Let's do this, though. Okay. Let's see what we can do here moving forward. Oh, by the way, guys, you can check this out here. Oh, do I not have it? Where did I put? Oh, it's in my other thing. Shoot. All right, never mind. Never mind. I feel like she'll be happy to hear. Awesome. Awesome. I'll try and remember Jeannie. I couldn't remember if it was Jeanette or Jeannie. I was calling you JK because I was scared to say the wrong name. Sounds horrible when I'm on here and you claim to be a psychic and you call people by the wrong name. It's the opposite of mind reading. It's just negligence. Okay. So, let's move on to the next person here. Cursion. Okay, so we have this. Number 10, Oceany Chap. Are you there? Awesome. Awesome, Jeannie. I'm glad. I got it. I pride myself on somewhat knowing the names of people. I say somewhat because I'm forgetful as hell. Tried not to be. It gets even worse. My soul leaves my damn body. It doesn't work. Okay, Oceany Chap. Are you there? Step on up, Oceany Chap. Number 10 has been called. Okay. I think Oceany Chap has left the building, at least for a second, so I'll cross him off the list for now. But when they come back, we'll give them another number. So, cross them off the list. All right. So, let's go to the next one here. Princess Codsage, are you there? Yes, Padma's here. Awesome. Awesome. Okay. Hey, buddy. Princess Codsage, hopefully you're there. Hey, buddy. What are you up to? Oh, this is always the hardest part. Always the hardest part. Here we go. Hold on. Oh. 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 All right, she's not here. So that's another swing and a miss. Alrighty. Here we go. 6. Dankster, are you there? You were there just a second ago. Dankster. You did, Oceany Chap, but I can give you a new number. Okay, Oceany Chap, your new number will be 19. I can't go back and do numbers again, because that's the way the app works. So, Dankster, what's your question? And Oceany Chap, your new number is 19. Waiting for a question on the Dankster boy, or Dankster person. There we go. Alrighty. To get my handy dandy brush here and get rid of the hair on the keyboard. Anything special tomorrow for 2222 on a Tuesday, nonetheless, at 2 p.m. You're welcome, Oceany Chap. You'll have to wait a teeny bit longer, but we'll get to you. Let's see what we got going here. All right. What's going on for Dankster for 2222 on Tuesday at 2:22 p.m. No, I'm just kidding. That last part was a little bit of flair on my part, so let's do this here. Here it is. Well, I get this card, Happy Family. Maybe there could be a memory, something we do tomorrow, where there's people involved. This is a good card to have. I don't feel like it's going to be an outrageous thing that happens on 2/2/22. 20. That's weird. We're in the year 2022. I thought there'd be flying cars by now and world hunger would be abolished, but I think social media slowed everything down by at least 30 years. Anyway, so this card right here, I'm feeling like it's just going to be hopefully it's a relaxing and calm day. I don't feel like it's going to be anything super exciting, but I also don't feel like it's going to be anything that's uneventful either. It's going to kind of right be in the middle. So nothing too good, nothing too bad, just kind of a day is what I would call it. Either that or the sun will explode. I mean, this card can be read in so many ways, but the sun exploding is always an outcome. So that's what I'm seeing here, Danksters. So sort of a more mundane day, but hopefully something exciting does happen. But I'm just seeing it's going to be another day is what I feel like. Just another day. All right. Let's move on to the next question here. Okay. There we go, Oceany Chap. Hopefully you're here this time. Your number came up actually pretty quickly. So Oceany Chap, you are very welcome, Dankster. Hey, Nancy Chuhan, how are you doing? Hopefully I said your name right. If you can like and subscribe and tell me that you've liked and subscribed, I can give you a number. And then we do like a random number generator on this channel. Oh, you're Padma. Wait. Hold on a sec. Okay. I'm confused. Your second account, okay. Well, thank you for letting me know about your second account. I will remember that. Okay, let's do a couple shuffles here. Hey, Frederica, how's it going? So, does Kay love Oceany Chap? I get 10 of Wands right here, and I think we've almost had the same card before, if I'm not mistaken, or 9 of Wands, 10 of Wands. But I get the 10 of Wands right here, and when I see this card, it's making me think that this person could be going through a lot. Maybe there's not as much of an attraction there with this person. I'm not sure with this card. When I see this card, though, it makes me feel like this person could be under a lot of stress or something's going on that way. But we should also never be wondering if someone loves us or if they care for us. So I would say, talk to them if you can. I understand if they're being quiet, but 10 of Wands right here, this is making me think that, either the person's going through a lot or there's something with they could be just feeling burdened. They could be feeling like things are a little bit much. And so, yeah, I would give this connection some space, in all honesty, Oceany Chap, if I could. Just give it some space, see what happens. It's not feeling like a love connection, at least not right now. It's feeling like there's something missing. Feels like there's something, hopefully that gives you some insight there. If they're being quiet, give them some space, see what happens from there, so. All right, so, Padma, I'll still give you just one number, because the second account, you don't get a second question. But, okay. You're welcome, Oceany Chap. All right. Let's do this here. So, 14. Reface, are you still there? Hopefully you are, Reface. No, Honey Bunny, you haven't missed your turn. And no, Padma, you didn't miss your turn either. Right now we're on 14, which is Reface. Hey there, Gemini, if you can like and subscribe. You're welcome, Honey Bunny. If you can like and subscribe, Gemini, I can add you to the list. We do a random number draw. If you do this down here and tell me that you've done this, then I can put you on the list. You got to tell me that you did it, though. All right, Gemini, your number will be 20. Okay. All right, subscribe as well if you're not already subscribed here. You're an old okay. I didn't. All right. Your number is 20. If you're an old subscriber, we can do that. Your number's 20. And let's do this here. So, Reface. Are you there? What last call for Reface? Okay. They're off the list for now. If they come back, they can do that. 17, Annie Cretella, are you there? Annie Cretella. Hey there, Elizabeth. How's it going? And yeah, I'm doing good. How was your weekend, Elizabeth? Mine was good. Lots of banana bread. Oh, I love banana bread. Okay, it's looking like no Annie Cretella unless she comes up here. Annie Cretella, number 17. Are you there? Maybe 17 is Simone. Let me see. Okay, Simone done. Okay, all right, Simone. I got my numbers mixed up. All right. What's your question, Simone? I got my numbers mixed up on that one. All right, let's see. What do I see coming towards Simone Dunn in the next month? Let's look here. I'm glad to hear that, Elizabeth. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, a lot of healing can only be done through adversities, and so it makes it awesome. Oh yeah, banana bread's the shit. Zucchini bread's good too. Pumpkin bread is good. All the bread all the time. Oh, I'm getting hungry for it. Okay, let's do this here. What do I see coming towards Simone for the next month? Ah, yes, Chantel, pumpkin bread is amazing. With chocolate chips. Chocolate chips are my favorite with the pumpkin bread. Okay. So, Simone's question was, what do you see coming towards me for the next month? I get action right here. So this card to me is going to be saying the next month, March. I'm feeling like there's going to be a lot of opportunities for you to take action, for you to do something possibly new, possibly things that will be scary or intimidating. But I feel like if you take these experiences or these chances and you do something with them, you'll have some experiences. You'll have something new going on. So basically this card to me, whenever I see it, is saying take opportunities, take risks, take chances. Not me, but other chances. And yeah, so I'm thinking, Simone, March is going to be a month of taking action, taking initiative. And so if you're timid and you're fearful, it's going to be more difficult. But if you feel like you can stand up to this and you feel like you can go after what it is that you want to experience, or even things that you weren't thinking you want to experience, just basically go out there and say yes to life. Best way I can put it. You're going to have a lot of experiences, but you need to be open to those experiences. So that's what I feel like March is going to be. Okay. I'm actually going to see, because I probably have my whole list wrong after. Oh, maybe she just came in for a second. All right, I'll just leave it like that. Okay, so let's do the next question here. Number 8 is Skit. Are you still there? S-C-I-T-T. S-C-I-T-T. Skit. Are you still there? You're welcome, Simone. They were here a while ago. I'm hoping they're still here. If not, we can do the next. Oh, there we go. There's Skit. Awesome. Okay. Skit, what is Derek Bellinger's obsession with me? Okay. Thank you, Skit. His brother was spying, I think, on his behalf. I think Derek sent him, but not sure why. I think Derek wants a romantic relationship. Thank you for helping me. Okay. All right. I got you, Skit. Okay. All right, what is Derek Bellinger's obsession with Skit? Let's look at that. Oh, okay. What is Derek Bellinger's obsession with Skit? Let's draw one card and go from there. Let's actually do another shuffle here. Alrighty. I'm wondering if I see this card here, I get this third chakra, Archangel Shamuel in reverse. And this to me is saying that, and I'm hearing a return or a return to, but there's like a return kind of thing. So I feel like this person, there might be a tendency of control, or this person working through something along those lines. But when I see this in reverse, it can be control issues. So if you feel like there's an obsession, there's something like that, I would definitely say step away from the connection. It sounds kind of creepy and weird, to be honest. And especially if someone is spying on someone else's behalf, that kind of thing. It could be control issues. Something doesn't sound right with this connection. Something seems kooky, would be the way I would put it. So I'd say step away from the connection. This sounds weird. It sounds like a weird soap opera kind of situation here. So I'd say control would be the reason of the obsession. Something to control, someone to control. Yeah, something just feels off with this. So like I'm saying here, step back, because it just seems like something's not going good. Okay. Whenever people are playing games like this, step back. Yeah, I hear you, Kay. Step back from those kinds of situations. Okay. Xena, are you still there? Xena. You guys get to see my BRB screen. I'm going to be right back, because that's what BRB means. But you can look at this. I like these screens. Let's do this one. See you in a second. Hold on. Okay, there we go. All right, so I don't think we're. I don't think Xena, are you here? I had to leave for a second. Xena. Alrighty, let's go to the next one. Oh. Thank you, Chantel. I appreciate that. I'm going to look for other screens, other transition screens in the future. I'm just trying some different stuff out, but thank you. All right, let's move on to the next one here. Kelly, are you there? You were there a second ago. No contact. What are Rich's current feelings for you? He's a new love. We had a slight disagreement last week. I'll tell you right now, sometimes we're dealing with guys that have egos the size of mountains, and a slight disagreement can feel like the end of the world. I'll tell you right now, guys can be weird. I don't think I'm the only one who said that either. I think guys are just weird in general, but let's do this here. So, what are Rich's current feelings for Kelly? What do we got going on? Oh, nope. There it is. Okay. Rich's current feelings for Kelly. Let's see what we can do. Rich's current feelings for Kelly. This is good. Okay. So I see Queen of Coins right here, and then as I drew this card, I heard the word endurance. I feel like it's going to be longer before you hear from this person. I do feel like they'll contact you. I'm seeing 11. Now that could be March 11th that they contact you. Maybe that's why the endurance is coming in. Or it could be that I'm feeling like it could be 4 days, or it could be March 11th. So possibly between those two time frames, this person could be coming towards you. But I see Queen of Coins. Okay, and that's making me feel like it's going to be a wait, but I don't draw this in reverse, and so I feel like there's some good energy there. Hopefully the person does see it as a slight disagreement, and hopefully after you guys do have slight disagreements, you can talk about it, communicate, and work through things, right? A lot of times, even when there's slight disagreements in these relationships, people will just kind of say, you fly to see him on March 11th. Okay. All right, so March 11th would make sense. Okay, so there you go. So we get the Queen of Coins. I'm still feeling like the connection is still there. So, yeah. Gonna be a minute before you see him, it sounds like, but hopefully you guys can talk and communicate and get things going that way, Kelly. All right. So, Kelly, okay, so Kelly, if you want to do a reading with me, we can do, you can email me through, I don't want to do the past life reading here. Does that make sense? What I can do is where it's one-on-one. So if you want to email me, ChanceMadsen1@gmail.com, or I think it's chance@angeluschiron.com, which is my website. Either one of those work, but just email me and we can set something up. Because I feel like that would be the best thing, because if I'm doing personal readings for you guys, the bigger personal ones, I spend 20, 30 minutes talking to you guys. And generally I like to do a phone call or I like to do a video call. I can't do that with text. I can't get a sense of your energy, the vibration. I can't get a sense of it through text. So if we do that, and then I'm not distracted. I'm not saying, hey there, so-and-so, every 5 minutes. Let me put you on the list. So if you want to, you can email me and we can do that, Kelly, and I can email you back. We can go from there. I don't know why my website's not working. Me either. I was scared to talk to anyone, but it just keeps getting stronger every day, like visions in broad daylight. Okay. Okay, awesome. Yeah, email me and then we can kind of go from there, if that's helpful. If you want to, JK, we can. This one here, let me make this clear for you guys so that we understand. We're on the same page here. So, I'm still learning with mediumship. If we're wanting a mediumship reading, you're welcome, Kelly. I can't promise you guys mediumship readings. I'm working with it. I'm trying my best. I'm kind of going back to the basics and doing the psychic now. I'm taking classes, getting better as we speak. I'm taking 2 classes. Right now I'm taking 2 classes a week, 3 hours apiece for psychic development. In the future, it's going to be more than that. And it's like a whole crash course on how to develop psychic abilities, on what I can do. I haven't gotten to the mediumship part yet where I feel that I can do that. If you want a reading, and we're just doing a reading, a psychic reading, I can do that. But if we're doing mediumship readings, I don't feel super confident like I can do that at this point in time. But psychic readings, like what Kelly was asking for, we could do that. So, yeah, hopefully that gives some insight. And thank you, JK, or Jeannie. It is good. It is good. Something I'm pretty excited about, actually. Okay. Let's go to the next one here. Sometimes I'll get a psychic impression, you guys. Okay, don't be upset if I don't get it with your number. They just come when they come. So, number 16, Rhubarb. Are you still there, Rhubarb? Thank you, JK. And that happened that one night where I connected. That was something that was really special, and I just want to honor that connection. And I feel like I have the ability, I have the capability to do it. Just don't feel like I'm there yet. But thank you for saying that. I appreciate that. Okay, we had look here. 16 is Rhubarb. Oh, thank you, Chantel. Thank you, you guys. I appreciate that. Thank you, Jeannie. I do appreciate that. I just want to be able to help you guys, and I want to honor that connection. And mediumship readings to me are very sacred, so still really. Well, if we can give evidence that there's life beyond on the other side, I feel like that's a pretty good thing that we can do. My French accent is essentially non-existent. I can do broken English. That's the best I can do. That's honestly, I don't even know English that well. I'm learning it as well as my other classes. All right, we're going to go on to the next one here. I'm just going to put an X next to Rhubarb's name here. Oui, oui. Croissant. Oui, oui. Planchette. Oui, oui. Bagel. Right? No, they're not, Princess. I'm not thinking they're here anymore. Okay, this one's Padma, I do believe. Yes, 15. All right, Padma, it's your turn. And Princess, it looks like you're back. Your number got called. I'll give you a new number, Princess. Let's give you number 21. There we go. Or Baguette, that's the one. Yeah, it's your turn, Padma. Which chakra is a block of yours? These cards have the chakras. Let's see if the chakra comes up. That'll be super exciting. So let's see what we can do. All right. That's okay, Princess. Your new number is 21. You guys, don't worry if you miss. If it's towards the end of the night, you won't get called. You just won't. I'll take you guys off the list. But if we're still in the beginning phases here, please don't worry about it. I call your name, you're not here, not the end of the world, okay? You guys come back, I'll give you a new number. All right. Let's do another one here. What chakra is a block for Padma? Okay. Which chakra does Padma need to be focusing on? Oh, crazy. That's what we get, though. We get first chakra, Archangel Michael. All right, so essentially speaking, first chakra is about Number 1, identity, a strong sense of identity, security, feeling safe in our environment, feeling like we can do what it is that we want to do in the world. So the first chakra is very, very much about security. If we're feeling secure, if we're feeling strong, then this chakra is going to be flowing. And this chakra relates to all other chakras. So we have it kind of like this. The first chakra is earth. It's an earth chakra. And this chakra goes into the other ones. The second chakra, the sacral, that's water. And then the third chakra is fire. The fourth chakra is essentially air, and the throat can be considered air as well-ish. But right here, this chakra being the earth chakra, the thing that roots us, I feel like the best thing you can do right now, Padma, is to work on grounding. We'll focus on this one. This is the root chakra, okay? Sacral chakra is the second one. I thought for some reason this card, I thought I said what it was. First chakra is the root chakra, Padma, and this is going to be basically if you can work on grounding yourself and calling your energy back to you, that's going to be a good help to you. And all you have to do, it's just a psychic exercise. You just focus on imagining a cord that connects you, and the root chakra is at the base of the spine, okay? So right at the base of the spine, you focus on a cord, an energy cord going into the earth, and you focus on that. You focus on that connecting to the center of the earth in whatever way you want to, and any energy that does not belong to you, you can see it flowing down that cord into the center of the earth. I know it sounds, hibbledy-wibbledy, but I'm telling you right now, this stuff works. Adult imagination is how we access psychic ability. Okay, and in this situation here, I say adult imagination because children have it. Children have it in spades, but they're told not to pursue it. And so we have to kind of rediscover it as we get older, hence adult imagination. But, yeah, so focus on grounding yourself and calling your energy back to you, Padma, and focus on trying to be as comfortable as you can in your environment, but don't try to force anything. Just kind of let things flow and be in a flow state. So that's what I would feel would be the best thing for you. And if you feel like there's a place where you could be more secure, things that you could do to make yourself feel more secure, feel stronger, then I would say focus on those things as well. But that's what I'm seeing for you, Padma. And Jano says, could I add you? Yes, Jano, I can. Your number will be 22. All right. You're welcome, Padma. I wish you luck on your chakra endeavors. Okay, 11. Oh, they were here a while ago. 2. They were also here a while ago. 22. Oh, Jano. Okay. Jano, your number is up. We're starting to whittle through this list. Hey there, Mary. How's it going? Check this out. If I press this button here, everything gets a lot darker. Press it again. Oh, it's blinding. It's blinding. Okay. How's it going, Mary? If you would like, you can like and subscribe to be added to the free list here. Okay, Jano, are you there? Not yet, Gemini. Your number is 20, we're on 22. We're starting to get through the numbers, though, pretty quick. Oh, okay, Mary. Awesome. Well, welcome to the chat, and happy to have you here. Just kind of here to hang out and listen in. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, what's your question, Jason? There. Oh, shit. There it is. All right. Can you get a card on how Elise feels about you currently? Yes, you can. Yes, you can, Jason. Let's look here. You're on the list, Honey Bunny. You're number... I don't think Chantel has posted the other part of the list. You're still on the list, Honey Bunny. And I've got you on my list just in case. Hello there, Maya. How's it going? Did you ever find your obsidian? No worries, Honey Bunny. Your number is... I'm pretty sure your number is 18. Awesome, Mary. I'm glad you like the energy. Let me see if your number is 18. Oh. Wow. Okay. Yes, you can, Maya. Awesome. Thank you so much. Hold on one second here. Okay. Nice. Awesome, awesome. Not yet. Okay, so here's what we'll do. I'm going to read Jason's question, Maya, and then I'll go straight to you. And after that, after we do your reading, Maya, I can see if I can find your obsidian. Oh, thank you, Maya. That's very sweet. Thank you. I appreciate that so much. Okay, so let's do this here. And I love hearing that I'm your favorite. Suck on it, other YouTubers. She chose me. That's how we roll. Yeah, so I'm going to address Jason's question here, Maya, and then we'll go to your question. And then at the end, I might have a technique that I can use to help you find your obsidian. Haven't tried it yet. It might work. I don't know. Just a little icing on the cake, maybe. Figure I can practice. Okay. How is Elise feeling currently about Jason? We're gonna have ourselves a calico cat. Oh. Hey. Hey. What are you doing, hon? What are you doing? Come here. Come here. Hold on. Oh, there it is. There we go. You're okay. It's okay. You like being up here? She's a cute one, guys. She's a cute one. All right. Nope. Oh, that kitten energy. She's adorable. She still has that kitten energy. And we just barely started letting her inside last week. She was an outdoor cat for a while. She is adorable. I'm going to let her down, though, just because she likes to get into everything. You know what it's like. I'm sorry, honey. I'm sorry. There we go. Okay, let's do this. Oh, my soul left my body. Ah, wow. Oh, I'm fine. Elisa's current feelings towards Jay, no. My current feeling in my legs is gone. But we're going to see how Jason's current feelings, or Elisa's... Thank you, Chantel. I got a meow. I'll take it. Okay. Current feelings towards... Lisa's current feelings towards Jason. 1, 2, 3. All right, Jason, I'm wondering, I see this card here. Woman holding a heart in reverse. This could mean one of two things. Jason, this could mean Either emotionally she's not feeling a connection with you, or again, other things could be going on that are more important than a connection with you. That's the way I would read this card. I also heard the word stubborn. So she could be dealing with a stubborn issue or a problem, something that keeps reoccurring or keeps presenting itself. And I'm seeing the word cycle coming in as well. Maybe there's a cycle that she's going through or something that she has to go through every year. I don't know. This is interesting. But it feels to me distraction would be the way I would define it. But also, this card here, it's just feeling like this person is... distracted would be one way of putting it, but also emotionally there could be something going on here where a connection's been lost. And either way, you don't get to control that, but that's what I'm seeing here. So hopefully that gives you some context here. Could just be that she's going through a lot, things are happening with her, but it just feels like, again, yeah, she's super busy. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm feeling there. Yeah, so... And some people, depending on what time of life they're in, what's going on, they just don't have time for things like that. And right now, it seems like she's focusing more on, I guess, getting herself oriented first. Oh, there she is. That's kind of what I'm getting there. Emotionally unavailable, Mary, to an extent, but I feel like this person has emotions. I feel like this person's available. I feel like this person is unbelievably... Like, the way I would describe it is busy. When I see this card in reverse, the first thing I got was stubborn, and I got cycle. And I feel like she's dealing with things, or rather she's not dealing with love primarily, but I feel like she's available in certain ways. Just not... Yeah. I just see someone who's busy, right? That's kind of the energy I'm getting. But, you know, emotionally unavailable could absolutely be this card too. How I'm reading it, though, is just someone who's busy and doesn't have time. So, hopefully, that gives some insight. I'd say give it some more time, Jay, and see what's going on, and yeah. Alright, so we're going to do Maya's reading here. Let me move stuff over. Let me take another drinkity drink. There's really no wrong way to read a tarot card, though. I've had it where sometimes I draw a card completely off the subject, but it still resonates to the person, but I draw a card and I get a completely different message than the card, but the card sparks something in me psychically, but it's different, you know? It's weird how it works, honestly. Okay. So, Maya, are you there? Oh. Because I can attempt to do these cards here. These ones are the special ones. These ones are the ones that will do me under. All right. These cards here are the True Black Tarot cards. Very pretty, very shiny. Awesome, Mary. I'm glad you get what I mean. It's interesting how it works. And that's not to say, Mary, that you're wrong in your interpretation. It could just be that the way the cards are telling me is primarily busy. But maybe secondary emotion could be emotionally unavailable, you know what I mean? But primarily I was feeling like it was just someone who was very busy. All right. Like, I get a sense of someone who works themselves to the bone, kind of a person. Okay. So, let's do a general reading for Maya. What's going on generally for Maya? Oh, gonna try my best here. Okay, there we go. Hey there, Shirley. How's it going? Your number will be 23, Shirley. All right. 23 for Shirley. Okay, let's do this here. General reading from Maya. One more shuffle. I'm doing good, Shirley. I'm doing really good. Are you number 23, Mary? Okay, hold on. Wait, Mary, you said that you didn't have a question. You said you were good. Oh, you probably meant you were good in a way that, like, emotionally, physically. Okay, right after Jay. Okay, so Shirley, you'll be number 23. You'll be number 24. So Mary's 23. And Shirley, you'll be number 24. Sorry, I have people say they're good, meaning that they're going to sit and watch and not ask a question. So that's what I thought you were saying. All right. So yes, Mary, you are 23 and Shirley is 24. Okay. Yes, you did, Shirley. Yes, you did. 24. Awesome. All right, here's Maya's cards. No, you're good. You're good, Mary. You didn't... You're good. Okay, I'll show you these cards here in just a second. Maya, give me one more minute, though. I'm going to draw these cards here. Anyone watch anything interesting lately? I've been watching The Neighbors, but I'm told I shouldn't do that. So here I am on here. Next best form of entertainment. One more shuffle. Okay, Maya. So, here's what I get. I get we don't want the internet connection to go out. Kitty's playing around there. Okay. So I get this card first. This is the Four of Wands. Okay. Four of Wands in reverse. I'll explain what that means, but then I get Healer of the Ages right here. Okay. Hopefully it's okay if I connect psychically. I can't help it at this point. I'm really sorry. Normally I try and ask you guys every time I connect psychically. Lately, it's been kind of like I'm there. And I promise you, I won't stay in your energy field if that does happen. We do so many readings, and so what I'm seeing here is Healer of the Ages in reverse and fourth chakra, or Four of Wands in reverse. Four of Wands, when it's upright, is a card of foundation. Okay? This is a card of foundational energy, but when it's in reverse, this is a card to me where our foundations aren't being met. Something's going on in our vicinity or in our world where we could be feeling unsafe. We could be feeling like we need some help. Because when I see Healer of the Ages here, it could be that you're trying to change something that won't necessarily change. And there can actually be a relief in that. There can be a relief in walking away from something and realizing I did the best I could, and it's time for me to step away. Okay? The color I'm seeing here, Maya, is the color blue or cyan. This, to me, represents the throat chakra. It also, I'm hearing the words humble, I'm hearing the word truth, but speaking your truth is going to be the most important thing. With this connection, I'm also hearing the word hope. Sometimes, though, Sometimes, though, we attach ourselves to a situation in hope of a certain outcome, and sometimes we don't get what we need from that outcome, and we need to sort of move on in this situation. So I'm going to say this. The throat chakra for you is something I feel like you need to work on. Not in a way that it's like this big to do, but just in a way where we speak our truth more. We speak our truth and we allow ourselves to be heard, and we also allow ourselves to listen. If the person's being nice and respectful for us, we should be nice and respectful to them, right? So that's what I'm seeing here so far. Now, let me do this here. My coordination is getting bad too, so that's an interesting thing. And then I hear the word symbol, like we're playing it on a drum. I feel like something happened not too long ago and you're still feeling the effects of it. Like a cymbal, right? A cymbal kind of gets hit, and when it's struck, then it kind of has this vibration to it. It doesn't immediately stop, like a cymbal on a drum. It keeps playing, it keeps kind of reverberating. And I feel like you're still dealing with the aftermath of something. I feel like you're doing better now than you have been, but I do feel like we're still dealing with some certain things going on here. So let me move into this part here. No, Princess, you weren't called. So then I get this card here, Maya. I get Tower in reverse, okay? It's actually a really pretty card, I'll show you. This one is in reverse though, okay? So I get Tower in reverse, and then I get Happy Family. This could be a situation we're dealing with. I'm wondering if there could be a fallout with a family member, or there could be a fallout with a close friend. It could be a situation that we're dealing with where something happened and we need to let go of maybe we could have done something, or maybe we could have done better. These kinds of situations, when they come up, whether it's family or friends, relationships, anything like that, we did the best we could with what we had. And honestly speaking, that's the kind of energy I get from you. I feel like you're someone who is always going to be trying their hardest in every situation. You're not going to leave anything, unfortunately, you're not going to leave anything to chance, right? But anyway, stupid pun. But I'm feeling like right here, this is you needing to process emotions and move on. Like I said, that feeling I got, or we were still dealing with the aftermath of something. It could have been a relationship fallout, primarily relationship. That's kind of what I'm getting. And relationship not meaning necessarily romantic. It could be with family. It could be with a friend. But that's what I'm feeling so far. The Tower in reverse, though, this card right here, this is saying that we're refusing to change. Something is telling us that we need to change. We need to move on. We need to do something, but we're still holding on to parts of ourselves that we've outgrown a while ago. Okay? If we're trying to stick a size 7 foot into a size 2 shoe, it's not working anymore. But if that was all that we knew of the footwear world, we would think, oh, there's no new shoes for me. This is the only one I had. I feel like if you take the faith and you step out there, you're going to find new things that belong to you that will be for you. Okay? They're not going to be things that people gave you and said, here, hope you like it. It's going to be things you discovered for yourself. And I feel like self-discovery is going to be an important part coming into 2022 up until 2026-ish, around that time. It feels like it's going to be 4 or 5 years. Maybe longer. But self-discovery should always be something we're doing. But I feel like it's going to be primarily 3 or 4 years. Now, then we have this right here. We have the 5 of coins in reverse. Okay. This actually isn't a bad card to have in reverse. I smelled wintergreen really strong. I mean, that was like, boom. I love wintergreen. The wintergreen lifesavers are probably one of my favorites. Okay. Anyway, 6th chakra, Archangel, Metatron in reverse right here. Okay. This card to me, and then I'm hearing the word simple. So this card to me is about you going back to the basics. I feel like we tend to overcomplicate our lives with things that we should be doing or shouldn't be doing. And a lot of times we forget to check in with ourselves to see what we're feeling and how we're feeling. Like other people tell us how to feel, what to think, and what to do. And I feel like, Maya, you're going to be entering a stage in your life where you need to take control and say if you agree or don't agree with something. You do it or you don't do it, but you do it or you don't do it because you want to, not because someone told you to do that. So you could call it radical rebellion or just rebellion in general, but it's you doing your own thing, taking life into your own hands and realizing what it is you do and don't want. And I'm feeling like that's going to be going on again for a while. I feel like up until April of this year, you may be struggling with that, but I'm not feeling like it's going to be like a struggle. It just feels to me like it's going to be a finding yourself kind of a thing. So it's not going to be like an outwardly very, very difficult thing, but it's going to be something that you think about and you want to find yourself and you want to find your purpose or your path. And I feel like that comes after we focus on allowing ourselves to find out who we are, going back to the identity source. Because each and every one of us knows who we are. We do. But we've learned so much bullshit over the years and we've taken that on as our core personality that it's time to take apart the things that don't belong to us, throw them in the trash and say, okay, this is who I am. This is who I am now. And I'm getting rid of all the stuff that isn't serving me anymore. 6th chakra, Archangel, Metatron in reverse, is that you need to see things through your own vision. Other people at this point in time aren't going to be helpful. You need to see things through your own vision and you need to focus on the fact that you are someone who's powerful. Okay, other people may have said different, other people may have different opinions on you being powerful. I don't give a shit. I don't care. I don't care about what other people think. What you think is incredibly important moving into this. And that's going to be something you need moving forward. You're the only you've got. So let's take care of it the best way we can. I feel like finances could be improving in maybe March as well. Something about finances. But then all it was the word finances. But I felt like it was going up. I felt like it was an upward motion with finances. Yes. And maybe you've experienced this before on a smaller scale, but this time it's coming back around to really, to have you really understand the message here. So you tell me, Maya, is that making sense? Hopefully you're still with me. Okay. Let me see what else I can find here. And then we're going to do that thing. Thank you, Mary. You're very sweet. Thank you. So Maya, we're going to look for that obsidian after. And we're going to try. We're going to try and do this. Like I said, I got a new technique. I'm as giddy as a schoolgirl about that technique. Are your dreams significant? They can be. They can be. It depends. Right? Certain dreams can be just dreams. They can be just the subconscious presenting itself in symbols. I believe the symbolic dreams are super important. Sometimes we have weird dreams, though. I have dreams about weird stuff, and I don't think they're significant in any way. They're like fever dreams. They're weird, and if they are significant, that would frighten the hell out of me. But for you, Maya, for you, dreams can be significant, but it depends on the presence that we have when we're in the dreams. Okay? When we have a dream, is it loosely based? Are we kind of vaguely remembering things? Do we feel anything? Because generally speaking, dreams are significant when we feel a sense of life in them. And when there's characters in these dreams that do feel alive, when there's these situations or these backgrounds that feel more alive. Because a lot of the time, dreams to me are just a way for our subconscious to kind of offload symbols and what we're thinking and how we're doing it. But every now and again, I do think we have dreams that can be significant. Now, if you're literally talking about like sleeping dreams, and that's what I was going off of, or if you're talking about like achieving what you want is in dreams, okay, we can do that. We can do that, Maya. We can do that. You get to decide where the reading goes. How about after we look at Mel's energy, I can see if I can find anything with this obsidian. It's starting to get to me at this point. But yeah, so hopefully that's making sense. So you're wanting to know about this Mel person. What are we wondering about specifically with this Mel person? You're welcome, Maya. Let me do this here. You're welcome. You're welcome. We'll see what we can find here. All right, we're just wondering about, let's do 3 cards on Mel and see what we can come up with here. For intentions with your friends, okay. Yeah, we were talking about this person, I think last time. What are Mel's intentions with your friends? Hello, King Leo, how's it going? How are you doing, my friend? Sure. Yeah, I can add you. How was your weekend, King Leo? Your number will be 25. There we go. Okay. Got a yawn there. What are Mel's intentions with Maya's friends? What are Mel's intentions with Maya's friends? Families are always the drama, aren't they? Sorry to hear that, King Leo. Hopefully everything will be okay. All right, I'll show you these cards here in just a second, Maya. There was a card going, or a car going, not a card. Car going outside. It startled me just a little bit there. Okay. I get this feeling, Mel, or not Mel, Maya. Maya, you're not Mel, obviously. Okay. It's going good. My day's going good. So I get this card. I get Anant. This deck is the only deck that has the Anant card, and it's beyond the major or the minor arcana. I'll explain it in just a second. Then we have the 2 of... I think this is 2 of Pentacles. It just looks different. So this is a 2 of Coins or 2 of Pentacles. Then we get the 3 of Cups. So I'm going to say this, Maya. This reading that I'm getting here, I feel like this Mel person, observe them. See kind of how they interact. I know we were talking about this last time. If you're feeling like something's up, trust your gut. Trust your gut with that. This reading here, though, it's feeling like, to me, this person's trying their best to put a certain face forward. But if you feel like this person's phony, or if you feel like this person is... like legit, I'd say trust that. But if something feels like it's off, here's the thing though. So I've got your number, Shirley. Don't worry, guys. I've got your number written down as well. But the thing that I'm getting here though, Maya, is we need to understand if this person in our lives Is there a reason why we don't like them, right? Is it trauma-based, or is there an actual reason? You don't get to see her much, if at all. So that's going to be harder for us to understand. But are you hearing something from your friends? What's going on? So you say you don't get to hear much from her, if at all. So are we looking at this person through social media, or are your friends saying something? She does spiritual work as well. You were telling me about that, the massage part. I think massage therapist, right? I think. The way these cards are looking, Maya, honestly, it feels like the connection could be okay. I know a lot of reasons that only I'd understand if you know what I mean. No, okay. So this is what I'm seeing here. If you understand what's going on, if you have a feeling about this person, trust that. I feel like this person thinks that what they're doing, I don't think they feel like there's anything wrong with it. Their energy to me feels like they're within their rights, or they're just doing their thing. So this person could be dealing with unresolved trauma or healing from something themselves. Doesn't mean it's okay if you feel like something's going on here. But ultimately, the best thing to do, Maya, in this situation, especially because I think you said there was other friends in this situation, let them figure it out, as painful as that would be. Because I don't feel like this person is someone that you can just kind of get rid of. It feels to me like the other people would have to find something out about this person before. That's my auntie, funny enough. I was telling my friend earlier about her, but haven't told you. Oh, okay. So, hold on. I hope you do good in that interview, Shirley. So the Mel is your aunt, or? Sorry, I talk so much. I sometimes miss where I could have asked a question and seen your response, Maya. Something's telling me, Maya, the best thing to do in this situation, I feel like, would be to kind of let it work itself out. Even though I feel like it does involve you, there's parts that involve you. The harder we try and struggle sometimes in these situations, or the harder we try to make our point, the less likely people are to hear it. So I would honestly say, Mel does other spiritual. Okay. I would honestly say, and I say this all the time, give it time, give it space. If this person is the way we think, or things are going on, we don't understand necessarily how things play into each other, because it sounds to me like we understand part of the picture with this Mel person, but we don't understand all of the aspects. I feel like the best thing to do is to let things play out, because I don't feel like anyone's going to hear what you have to say if you're saying something else. Not because you're wrong, necessarily, but because I feel like other people could be looking at this person more favorably. Let's see. It would be so Zarya, it would be a one-card question. So hopefully you understand that. I can put you on the list as number 26, and you'll have to wait for your turn. I think she's number 26. Is that right, Chantel? Yeah, I think 26 is right. You're welcome, Zarya. Is that making sense to you, though, Maya? I understand sometimes we want things to go a certain way. We want to feel like we have control, but in this situation, I feel like the best thing to do is to kind of let things play out, even though it's not comfortable. Hopefully you're not in any danger or anything like that. In that situation, get out. But yeah, I would honestly say sometimes we just have to let things play out, because a lot of times we'll be in a situation, we'll say something, and it doesn't, other people won't quite hear it, what we have to say, if that makes sense. Nice words, King Leo. You're very welcome, Maya. Thank you, my friend. And if it's okay, like I said earlier, we could try that obsidian thing. If you're okay with that, and I could see if I get any impressions. I'm not promising anything, but it's free and it's at the end of your reading regardless. Would you be okay if I did that? You're free to say no. But it's free, so let's go. No, seriously, if you're okay with that, you are, but you don't have to be. Okay. Let me see what we can find here. So I'm going to try this new technique, and we'll see if we can find this lost object. Can you, Maya, can you describe the obsidian for me? Okay, describe the size. Describe, is there a shape to it? Is it a necklace? Is it a bracelet? Is it just a piece of obsidian? Basically, describe it as much as you can. Give me as much detail as you can, and then I can sort of make a picture from that. So you be doing that if you wouldn't mind, and I'll be right back. Okay, black, black clear, palm sharp, smooth, had another clear crystal inside. Okay. Alright, thank you for that interpretation. Let's see what we can find here. Let me look here. Okay, Maya, the best I can do is this. So you tell me if this makes any sense, and if you find it here. If not, that's okay. Again, still practicing, still trying, so not promising anything, but it's free anyway, right? So possibly buy a plant or a box. I feel like it's next to a door or a hard surface. I feel like it's either next to a door or it's next to something metal that is kind of like a door. It feels like there's something there. I feel like it's also near water, and I feel like it would be more on the ground than higher up, if that makes any sense. So I feel like it would be more on the ground level, or you looking down on the ground and finding it. It does feel like it could possibly be outside. I know I was saying, yeah, I'm just feeling like it's possibly going to be outside. And the plant imagery that I was seeing was coming through, and then I literally heard the words "buy a plant," which doesn't mean to buy a plant, but it's like BY a plant, so it's buy a plant, laying beside it is what I'm feeling. Hopefully that gives you some insight. Hopefully that lets you find it. I understand losing things is a pain in the ass. My girlfriend lost an AirPod Pro. It literally just vanished, and I saw it hit the ground and everything. It just disappeared. Still haven't found it to this day, and that was like 2 years ago. Hopefully that's not the case for you, though. Probably shouldn't say how inept at finding lost objects I am, but yeah. So hopefully that gives you some insight, and I'm hoping you find it, Maya. I'm really hoping you find it. Okay. You're welcome, Maya. Thank you, my friend, coming on here and helping to support the channel. Super, super appreciated. Okay, let's do this here. Let's go back to the free list. All right, let's see what we got going here. All right, here we go. Number 24, Shirley. Right? Yep, number 24 is Shirley. Okay. Step on up, Shirley. Yes, Maya, I do personal readings. I don't do them through this format, though. So if you want, you can email me, or apparently my website's not working for whatever reason, but you can email me, anyone that's wanting a personal reading, including Maya. We can do this here. That's my email. Depending on what it is you want to do, then we can work on a price, we can work on a time, set things up, and then we can do a reading. Okay? So whatever it is you guys are wondering, we can absolutely do that. Just email me from that email address. And yeah. Have morning juice / coffee with Chance's mug. I need to get one of those for me. I need to order one of my own mugs. But yeah, Maya, we can do a personal reading. We can absolutely do that if that's what you would want to do. You just let me know. I do Skype, Zoom, or FaceTime if you have an iPhone. I like to do it either face-to-face or where I can talk to you, like on the phone or something like that, because then I can get a little bit more of a vibe. And then I'm not distracted doing other people's readings. So, all right. Thought we had a... Shirley, are you there? You were there just a second ago. Come on, Shirley. Shirley Meador, number 24. Shirley Meador, number 24. Alrighty, and she'll be back. Awesome, Maya. Awesome. I look forward to hearing from you then. Okay, number 18. Oh, there's Shirley. Okay. Shirley, what's your question? You almost missed it. What's your question, Shirley? So I'll read Shirley and then It's Honey Bunny is next. So hopefully Honey Bunny is there. It's Honey Bunny, are you there? You're going to be after Shirley. Oh, yeah, it would. Yeah, it would, Chantel. Dirty chai with 2 espresso shots. Ah, one of my favorites. One of my favorites. I'm going to try and cut down on the caffeine, though. For me personally, but the chai teas... I'm still having chai tea. And I'm still having my morning coffee. Okay. Let's do the one question here, Shirley, and I want you to know this right now. I'm going to draw for you, Shirley. Have no problem doing this. It's a good question, right? You're going to be the reason if it goes good or bad tomorrow. I'd hate to put that pressure on you, but if you do well in the interview, it'll go well. But if, let's say, you're sick, you can't show up, or something happens, there's a lot of caveats is what I'm trying to say, but we'll see. How will it go for Shirley tomorrow? You're good, Shirley. You are good. Sometimes you wait for a very, very long time. So, yeah, you came up pretty quick. Let's see for Shirley. Will Shirley get the job tomorrow? There you go. There you go. I understand it's nerve-wracking. I understand there's things going on there. You just got to collect yourself. That's the card I was showing you. That's literally the card when I was holding the cards up like that, the bottom of the deck. I get this card, Indecision in Reverse. So Shirley, this right here, you're going to be the reason on if it goes good or bad. The reason why I say that this isn't something that is without you. You know what I mean? This is something that literally you're a part of, and you get to decide how this goes. I feel like you can get the job. I do feel like if there's a huge possibility that you can. But if we're too in our heads, if we're thinking too much about this, that, or the other, it's not going to happen. I have a new student that just signed up for lessons for my swell equestrian business, so I have a good feeling. Awesome. Awesome. I love that. I love that. I want you to take that confidence, and I want you to do this. I think you can do it. I do. But you got to get out of your head. You got to get out of your head, and you got to get into something else. Hey there, Rada. So I do think there's a good possibility, Shirley. They interviewed you on Sunday over the phone. That sounds good. And they're interviewing you tomorrow, too. Oh, yeah, the anxiety is understandable. Absolutely, Mary. And Rada, I'm doing really good. I am doing great. And how are you doing, Rada? It's open, Twinkle. So Rada will be number 27, I think, right? And then number 28 can be Twinkle. Remember to like and subscribe. You guys already have, but... Okay. All right, Honey Bunny. It's Honey Bunny. Are you there? It's Honey Bunny. Ooh. Come on. I don't sing like that for just anybody. Any bunny. Yeah, I missed a chance for a joke there. I'm going to beat myself up about that forever. Okay, so let's do this one. Let's move it on. Number 9. Kaylin, are you still there? You were there not too long ago. Hopefully you're still there. Kaylin. Awesome, Princess. Your turn is going to be coming up, guys. We're going through the list pretty quick. Awesome, Mary. Awesome. You got my joke. Awesome. It's not a lost cause. Oh, Kyle's glow masks. Thank you so much, my friend. No problem, Shirley. You got this. All right. You're very welcome, Shirley. I wish you the best, okay? All right. So I think number 29 is going to be Kyle's glow masks. All right. Okay. I guess Kaylin isn't there. Number 9, Kaylin. I think that's what we have here, yeah. Awesome, there's Kaylin. Okay, what's your question, Kaylin? Kyle Glomas says 2/02/2022 portal is coming up. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And it'll be at 2/22 on a Tuesday. That's all I got. Awesome. Awesome, Kayla. Perfect. I'm glad to hear you like the hoodie. Oh, I love that. I love that. I'm always nervous when you guys buy the hoodies. And so, Kayla, you like it? Oh, love that. Okay. How have you been doing, Kayla? And let me do this here. So, for those of you that don't know, I do sell some merchandise. I sell my art on hoodies and shirts, and I've got a coffee mug and all that. Yeah, twos can mean union, absolutely. Union can be duality, can be something selling me sense of purpose, right? Balance can be another thing of twos. I'm doing good, Kayla. I'm doing really good. Just on here doing some free readings. Do you have a question, Kayla? Okay, so Kyle's Glow Masks, your number, like I said, was number 29, and we do things through doing well, my friend. These gifts are crazy, seeing how others are handling it. I agree. Awesome, Kayla. Okay, I'll put you on the list here. You'll be number 30. All right, let me add the new numbers here. There we go. You may have to wait a little bit, Kayla. That's how the free ones work. But we will get to you guys, so don't worry about that. We're starting to get through these numbers here. So, number 9 was... Oh, yeah, I'm on Kaylin's question. Okay, Kaylin said, should she move out this year? You're 18, excited for newness, but I want to know if this is the right choice, and how will it go? All right. How will it go if Kaylin moves out? How will it go if Kaylin moves out? How will it go if Kaylin moves out? All right, how will it go if Kaylin moves out? There we go, right there. All tied up in reverse. This right here, this Kayla, the only thing holding you back is yourself. I feel like it would be a good thing to do. It would be a good way to experience life. I understand there's things that hold us back. There's stipulations, cause and effect. Anyway, there's things that hold us back. I can understand that. When I see this card in reverse, I feel like if you stay where you're at, you're always going to be wondering where you could go. But if you go where you want to, at this point in time, things will work out. You just have to take the steps and make sure, you make plans. Don't say I'm going to move out and pack a really tiny small bag that can only hold 1 or 2 quarters and then leave, because things cost a lot more than 1 or 2 quarters. So I would say that you go out there, you give them hell, make sure you're prepared, and I think it would be a good idea. I really do think it would be a good idea. So... trying to kick my foot up like a boom. No, it's not working. Anyway, yeah, it'd be a good idea. I'd say go move out. Just give yourself time, permission, and understand that making mistakes is normal, but I feel like things will go well for you. Hopefully that helps you, Kaylin. Awesome. Awesome. Love that, Kaylin. I'm glad I could be of assistance. Gonna need another water here. There we go. All right. Let's get this party started. 28. Twinkle Yadav, are you there? You're very welcome, Kaylin. Very welcome. I wish you the best on your journey, my friend, and thank you for stopping by and being so supportive in the chat. I appreciate that. I love watching people talk in the chat and have awesome conversations, so I appreciate you uplifting it. in that way. Twinkle Yadav. Okay, we will do this then. Number 29, Kyle's Glow. What's your question, Kyle? Okay, no Kyle's Glow. Last chance here, Kyle's Glow, are you there? Let me look here, reface. Yeah, 14 was called a while ago. That's a question. That's a question, Kyle. Let's tone it down a little bit. So let's do a one card, one question kind of thing. That's more of an in-depth psychic reading, I would feel like, not a free tarot reading. So could you word the question a little bit differently, or do something that's more like yes or no, or this or that kind of a question, if you wouldn't mind, Kyle? It is a big question, and I'm not going to take it. I appreciate it, though. I do appreciate it, but let's make it a little bit smaller. These free ones, I'm not going to do that one for free. But yeah, Reface Girl, I can put you back on the list here. You could be number 31. Okay. Hopefully you're still there, Reface Girl, and I'm going to do this one here. So let's do... All right, your number... So what's your question, Kyle, or do you want to have a new number? I can give you a new number and you can think of another question. And thank you for understanding, Reface Girl. I appreciate that. What's my life's purpose is such a big question, and I feel like each person should arrive to that on their own, in their own time. But there are certain abilities or certain capabilities people can have, 100%, but it's kind of like, I think more soul searching needs to be done. When I hear that kind of question, it's not a bad question. It's not a bad question. It's just, it's such a big question and such an in-depth question that, yeah, I feel like I'd reserve that for more of a psychic reading kind of situation. All right, Kyle's Glow Masks, did you have another question? Or do you want me to skip over to somebody else? I'll just put you down as another number here because we gotta get going. There we go. Okay, there we go. All right, we could do that. In terms of stepping stones, what is a good next step towards your life's purpose? Let's look at that, Kyle, and see what we can come up with. Good question. In terms of stepping stones, what is a good next step towards your life's purpose? One more shuffle here. One more shuffle, that'll be enough. It is, isn't it, Mary? That is a good question. All right, let's do this here. So, what is a good next step towards your life purpose, Kyle? Let's look here. We get this card, Magician and the Mirror, okay? I might steal that one. That's a good one. It's a good one, Mary. Honestly, that is a good one. Magician in the Mirror here. So, Kyle, when I see this card, Magician in the Mirror, I view it as a manifestation card. I think the next step you could take towards manifesting your life's goal is, I guess, wanting to discover that, wanting to... Yeah, you missed your turn, honey bunny. I can put you on the list, though. Your new number will be 32. 1 second here. Yeah, your new number is 32, honey bunny. 1 second. Kyle, 1 second here. Okay. So, Magician and the Mirror. This one to me... Last card of the deck. Actually not sure in this one. Give me 1 second. Yes, it is. That is the last card in the deck. I didn't know if that was the last one or not. So yes, Kyle, that's the last card in the deck. This card here, if you want to look at it that way, we can look at it that way. This card here is also about wanting, basically understanding what it is that we would want. Because we can manifest whatever it is that we're wanting. But if we're not willing to, I guess, ask ourselves the question of, God, life purpose is such an interesting one. I feel like on one hand, a person's life purpose is just that. It's just meant to be a person's life, like a person's life. I think in America or in other places, we put so much pressure on ourselves to achieve something that's outside of ourselves. So we attach something like a purpose, a cause, a this or that. But I think just living and being in a lot of ways is enough for us to do. But if you're looking for something that would fulfill you or make you feel better, that right there, that's up to you, because there's so many different avenues that we can go into. This card right here, though, is about manifestation. You can have whatever it is that you would want to have, but you need to know what it is that you would want to have. Right now, if we're wondering what our life purpose is, we're sending out to the universe, we're going to be given more and more scenarios where we're going to keep wondering what our life purpose is. If we feel like we've already found it, it's kind of funny that that's kind of what will happen. If we feel like we've already found it, we're grateful for what we already have. Not saying you're not grateful, but if we're grateful for what we already have, then the universe can give us things to be more grateful for, and we can in turn find our path, if that makes sense. Well, Kyle, I would say love would be the way that would help people. That would be something that would definitely push people forward. So I think that'll be good. If that's what you want, then be a humanitarian. Be someone who goes out and fulfills that for other people. It's a selfless thing to do, and I wish you the best in that, my friend. Okay. Let's go on to this next one here. Number 30. Kayla. Are you still there, Kayla? Glad it was helpful, Kyle. See you, Kyle. Have a good one, my friend. Kayla, are you there? Hopefully you're there, Kayla. You too, Kyle. Have a good one. Take care. Hold on one second, guys. All right, let's do this next one here. Whenever she comes back, I forget, she is a, she doesn't need a number. She can just come in and ask a question. Gotta remember that for future reference. If they're a member, they have the symbol by their name. They just butt in front of the line as long as there isn't a free reading or a paid reading in front of them. Okay, anyway. Let's do this here. 26. Zarya, are you still there? Zarya's Tarot, number 26. Are you still there? Okay. One of the numbers you played for the New York Lotto will be winning numbers. You played 14 times, 14 tickets, 14 sets of numbers. Let's see. Awesome, Zarya. Let's see here. Will one of them be winning numbers? Hopefully it's the 9 of Pentacles or the 10 of Pentacles. Hopefully it's a good card. I also feel like it could be the Priestess as well, though, so we'll see. Let's do this. All right. Oh, there we go. That's a 9. We got the 9 of Cups. Yes, I do feel like you'll have a winning number. I don't know if it'll be the jackpot. Hopefully it is. And if it is, give some to your local neighborhood psychic because we could all use it. But 9 of Cups right here, I feel like this is a good card. So I would say I feel like you'll win. Hopefully you win a ton. Hopefully you win a ton. But I do feel like you'll at least win something. So hopefully that's what happens. I'm feeling the number 33 could also be something good too. So, not yet, Princess, but we're getting close. $21. There we go. That's Princess. Awesome. Princess, what's your question? You just came in and it's your turn. Thank you, Zarya. Thank you. I'm upset that you have other favorite readers, but I'll allow it this one time. No, I appreciate you, and hopefully you win. Hopefully you win, and you can keep it all for yourself. I'm just messing around here. I'm either messing around or messing my pants. Either one. Either one. All right, Princess, you just came on. Hopefully you have your question or you're typing it out. That's how it is, Mary. That's how I roll. I did. I said oui oui. Or oi oi. I don't know. Pretty sure that's oui oui in French. Which is the same as saying pee pee in English. Gonna take a wee wee. Gonna take a pee pee. It's all Dutch to me. Okay. Princess Kodsaj, you were just barely in here. What is your question? All right, we normally don't get someone coming in and asking if they're up, and then, awesome, Rada. All righty. Last call, Princess Kodsaj, number 21, are you there? Because you were here just like 2 seconds ago. All right. There we go. Awesome. Been calling your name for a while, so what's your question? You too, Jeannie. No, we'll go with that one, Princess. One question, one person. So how will A confess his feelings to you? Maybe will A confess his feelings? I mean, we could look at how, but... All right, let's look. How will A confess his feelings to Princess? That kind of makes it so the question just goes in one direction, though. I can't say no. I mean, I could. There could be a card that says no, but we'll see. Yes, I will, Chantel. I'll be live streaming tomorrow, too. So 6 o'clock is the new time. Hopefully that works for everybody. You already know he will eventually. Okay. Maybe let's do another question instead, Princess, because the how would be a psychic reading. So let's do another question that's a little more close-ended, like a little more this or that kind of question. So would you, do another question on that one. So I allow you to pull one from black card for 20 for the 2. Yeah, I could do that. I could do that, Chantel. Well, Princess is working on their next question. The True Black Tarot deck. Let's do one card for 2. It's not a bad request. One card for 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Okay, we can do that for you. I'm just going to do this one here, Princess, and then it'll be yours. What is going to be the energy for 2, 2, 2, for the 5, 2, for a lot of 2s? What's going to be the energy for a lot of 2s? It's for tomorrow, not now. Well, this is for today, not tomorrow. I don't know what the hell we're doing. It's the next day. The next day is what you're talking about. I'll draw a card now for it. I know it's for the next day. Hope the Magician comes out. Let's see. That one is... Okay. We got the 5 of Wands. Not like the way you'd want to start 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, whatever. There could be some struggles going on. Not anything that we can't handle, though. And we could use these struggles to advance our spiritual awareness. But there could be some struggles going. There could be something. There could also be struggles that, and I'm saying struggles not in like a huge way. Like things could happen that could be more annoying or off-putting. I honestly feel like tomorrow, even though it's a portal day, and maybe some of us will be taken to Valhalla and it's going to be wonderful. But for the rest of us that have to stay here, I'm feeling like it's just going to be more of a normal day. honestly. What I felt, because someone said something earlier, the 2-2, anyway. Yeah, I'm feeling like it's just going to be normal for the most part. Maybe that's boring, but this card here is denoting that there could be some minor struggles. Hopefully that's not the case, but there could be some minor struggles with passions, or with, there could be some drama. There could be something going on that we have to deal with. So kind of feeling a little more normal. I wish it was a high, I wish it was like the High Priestess or the Magician. Boring, no, I always am grateful. That's good, Chantel, that's good. I prefer boring over anything else. I am a damn hobbit, and yeah. You're kind of disappointed. That's okay, that's okay. What would you want to happen, Mary? You tell me what you would want to have happened. I wanted it to be something exciting too, for, you know, in a hobbit way. Hobbit excitement's like a new pair of socks. You know, even that, though, is too much sometimes. Okay, Princess's question. She says, how does M feel about... Okay, how does M feel about Princess Codsage? Let's see. How does M feel about Princess Codsage? How does M feel about Princess Codsage? Let's look here. So we get the Emperor card, and this is a good card. I feel like they feel strongly about you. It isn't in reverse, so the Emperor upright could be a very good card. Focuses on Divine Masculine, focuses on someone I feel like could possibly be a good match. So I feel like M has got some good stuff going on there. So how do they see you? Pretty good, honestly. The Emperor is a really good card. Again, you don't want it in reverse, but it's a good card when it's upright. Shows that someone is I feel like someone who would be respectable, someone who would know how to treat a lady or anybody with respect, and so I think that's a good card. Okay. Let me do this one here. $31, Reface Girl, are you still there? Reface Girl. I know, I love these cards. I love them so much. It's interesting, I mean, look at how thick that is. And then look at how thick this is in comparison. These black tarot true black tarot cards are twice the size of a normal deck of cards. Okay. Super hard to shuffle, but they are awesome. They are beautiful, though. Oh, there's the one. This is my favorite one. If you look at it, it's really pretty. And it doesn't do it justice the way you guys are seeing it. It's much more pretty. Yes, Princess, I read your question. Go back. I drew the Emperor. I feel like they have good feelings towards you. Absolutely a piece of art. I think I'm going to have to look. I think the person that made this deck is going to make another one, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe I'm wrong about that. I feel like I read that somewhere, though. All right, Reface Girl. You're probably typing your question now, so I'll give you a second. You're welcome, Princess. Okay, so Reface Girl, we have, should I get the new rental room for PHP 4000 or wait for the tiny PHP 3000 rental room to be vacant? Are these rooms or are these robots? Because it sounds like you're going to rent a robot. The PHP 4000. Okay, let me look here. So Reface Girl says... Okay, I'm going to say it like this. Should Reface Girl wait for the tiny PHP 3000 rental room to be vacant? Should Reface Girl wait for the tiny PHP rental room to be vacant? I don't know why I'm shuffling these ones. They're super hard to shuffle. Beautiful, though. Philippine pesos. Okay. All right. Now I understand. Okay. I think, isn't PHP a coding script as well or something like that? I can't remember. Like, I think of HTML and PHP and something. All right. Here we go. Oh, no. Here we go. Should you wait for the PHP 3000 rental room to be vacant? Okay, I get this card. I get the 4 of coins. I'm going to say no. I'm going to say if you can take the PHP, I know 4,000 pesos, I would say do that one because we have the 4 of coins and it's literally coins sitting out in the cold. I would say take the PHP 4000 because I feel like you're going to be waiting a little bit for the PHP 3000 to become available. So I'd say take the PHP 4000 and give your cat a wonderful home. Cats deserve it. Humans are sometimes pieces of shit, but cats... No, cats are beautiful. I love them. End of March. Okay. Okay, so I would say PHP 4000 for the win. 100% final answer. Go. You get it, Reface. You get it. It's all about the kitties. At the end of the day, we just kind of live for them. That's my life purpose. 3 cats. What do you think about that? Okay. All right, let's do this one. Awesome, Reface. Perfect. 23. Mary. Chantel says, I want you to get a baby Siamese. Oh, man. I'm going to tell you right now, you're very welcome, Reface. I'm going to tell you right now, Chantel, there will be no more cats in this house. 3 cats, 1 dog. You know, that's a lot, man. Will you do well as a writer? Please and thank you, Chan. Okay, let's see. Will Mary do well as a writer? Well, writing, just like anything else that's creative, writing is kind of an interesting thing, isn't it? It's one of those skills that we have to do in order to get better at. Like when I first started this channel, I never thought I'd have 4,000, almost 5,000 subscribers. But I kept doing videos, I kept trying, I kept going at it, and I learned a bunch of things on the way. But you can absolutely be a successful writer. You absolutely can. But it's a skill, and you have to hone it, and you have to practice it. And a lot of times, you have to take that leap of faith. I will draw a card for you, Mary. But a lot of times, you have to take that leap of faith and trust that through your vulnerability and your humbleness in learning a new craft, that you'll be able to be successful. Okay. How will Mary do with writing? Will she do well as a writer? Let's do that. Will Mary do well as a writer? Second chakra, Archangel Ariel, right there. And then my hand right here in the center, Thank you, Mary. My hand right here in the center like felt a buzz or a tingle. There's creative energy within you, but you're not tapping into it. You're waiting. I feel like you're waiting for someone to give you permission to express yourself, or you're waiting for something to give you permission to express yourself. And maybe you use these should I's or if I's as a way to persuade yourself not to do it sometimes. But I feel like you have a lot of potential in this. And I feel like all you have to do is believe in yourself enough to start, and then understand that it will take some time. There's going to be a learning curve, and then you're going to be doing much better with this, but all of it takes time, and this is a creative endeavor, and this is a creative card. Second chakra, Archangel Ariel, that's the sacral chakra. Sacral chakra is the chakra that corresponds with water, and emotions, feeling things, passions, desires, things like that. It's a really, really good card to have, but you have to take the steps. You have to take the action, and you have to give yourself permission to make mistakes on the journey. That's the one thing that holds people back more than anything else, is feeling like we have to get it right and perfect the first time. We won't. Oh well, it doesn't matter. Keep going. People that are successful, they mess up, they go through a lot, and then they get more successful. But you have to know what the field is like, the writing field or whatever it is it happens to be. And I feel like you can be successful, but you gotta put yourself out there, and you can't be a perfectionist about it. You just got to put your sloppy self, your vulnerable self out there. And if people like it or they don't, doesn't matter. You're writing for you, an audience of one, but eventually that can become a bigger audience. But you got to write from your heart, your soul, and then it can become something bigger. If we're writing, this is my perspective right here, Mary. If we're writing or we're doing anything just to be successful and to make money, I feel like we're doing it for the wrong reason. Are you passionate about it? Do you have a passion with it? Is it something that you would really enjoy doing because you feel like you can express yourself really well through the written word? Do it for you first, and eventually it can become something else later on. But don't do this trying to make money with it first. Have it be a hobby that can slowly turn into a source of income as time goes on, but don't have it be something that you kind of twist and contort into making yourself do something. Have this be a hobby and then transition into a job, is how I would put it. But yeah, build that up. Right, it's kind of like how you would want to in the dating world. You could say, you want to be friends with the person, and ideally you want to be friends with the person first, and then you want to be lovers after that. That's kind of the situation I'm talking about here. With writing or with anything creative, have fun with it first, and then you could make money on the side after that. But the passion needs to be there. Hey there, Gemini. I don't think we've called your number yet. We're getting through them, though. Does that make sense, Mary? And then if it's a hobby first, Mary, you can feel free to make more mistakes. And you will make mistakes. You got to get rid of that perfectionistic mindset. You have to. It's going to be the thing that destroys you. You have to say, I'm going to try it just to try it. I know new things are scary. New experiences make us feel vulnerable, but it's the only way you're going to get better. And if you want to be a really good writer, you have to be comfortable with being vulnerable and making mistakes, because that's where a lot of good writing comes from. Okay, so let's move on to this one here. Oh, awesome. Number 20 is Gemini. That's crazy. As soon as you came back, Gemini, you were the next one up. So hopefully you're still there, Gemini. You're welcome, Mary. So Chantel says, your beanie is hype, but especially great looking haircut now with fuller length at top. Whoever did it correct this time. Because that's what I said, not to clip the front part or short last. I know. I didn't want to have it clipped either. I go to a couple different barber people. It's kind of random on who I get that cuts my hair. So sometimes I get someone that knows what they're doing. Other times I get someone who just sort of says arbitrary things at me. Do you want a 1 or a 2? In relation to what? What are we talking about? What are you, when you say 1 or 2, is that inches? Is that centimeters? Is that? Anyway. Yeah. I'm glad you like the hair. I've grown attached to it. Okay, Gemini, what's your question? I'm going to go grab a water. I'll be right back. Give me 1 second, guys. But ask your question, Gemini, while I'm gone. Okay, Gemini says, okay, I'm Gemini and he is Scorpio. His feelings and future of this connection. Let's look at his feelings, because we're just going to do one card, one question. So his feelings. What are Scorpio's feelings towards Gemini? What are Scorpio's... Okay. What are Scorpio's current feelings towards Gemini? Let's do that here. Okay, so Gemini, I'm getting this right here. I get the financial constraints card. So when I see this for a love reading, maybe this person is distant or emotionally closed off in some way. When I see this, and then I'm seeing a picture of snow, maybe an icy temperament or someone, yeah, I'm going to say the future of the connection, at this point, the way I'm seeing it, is I'm not seeing that there is going to be a connection. Hopefully, if this is something that you want, you get it. But right now, the way the cards are looking, I'm seeing that it's not looking very viable for a connection. It feels like there's too much distance. You're not in communication. I'm feeling like it's going to stay that way, Gemini. Sorry to say it. That's what the cards are getting. Hey there, Yubalina Gonzalez. We can add you to the list. Your number will be 33. You're welcome, Gemini. Okay, so let's do this here. $25. King Leo, are you still there, King Leo? Hopefully King Leo is still there. King Leo, come up to the plate here. It's okay if you miss your turn. I'm not going to be mad or anything. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Awesome, King Leo. Recently, I've been writing music, and the songs I've written sound so good. If I was to start making music along with writing movie concepts, do you feel like it will be a success? Post it. It's one of those questions again, isn't it? It sounds like, King Leo, you think it would be a success, but you're looking for my permission for you to go after your dreams. Let me say this to you, King Leo, just so we can kind of do this. You're asking me a question, and the cards can sometimes not be favorable. But I feel like you're asking me permission to go after your dreams, and I feel like you would be successful. You've written some stuff before for me when I was showing you one of my drawings. And it was good. It was really good. And I feel like you could definitely do well with this. I'm going to say with the cards, I'm not going to look at the cards, because you're going to be the reason why you're successful or you're not. If you're feeling confident, and you're feeling like that's going to be the best thing for you, or you feel like that would be a good path for you, or you've been thinking about it, go after your dreams. You don't need my permission or anyone else's. You need to do this for you, and I feel like you're capable, more than capable. Probably not the answer you were necessarily looking for, but I don't think the cards can handle questions in terms of willpower. I don't think that's what they were used for, or in terms of like, should I do this? Would I be successful? I don't feel like the cards... Are you understand what I'm saying, King Leo? I'm hoping you're understanding what I'm saying. Because I do feel like you'd be successful, honestly. You just got to put yourself out there and you got to be vulnerable in the process, because that's the whole thing. Some people will see your talent. Some people won't, but it doesn't mean that they're wrong or right. It just means that some people do agree with you and some people won't. How much attention you'd get from it? Well, all right. How much attention will King Leo get from from this? And I like that, King Leo. I like that you're not letting anything deter you, but let's see. How much attention would King Leo get from this newest creative endeavor? Let's do it that way. Hey there, Kathleen. Did you like and subscribe? We got to make sure, Chantel, that they like and subscribe, and then they can be given a number. Awesome. Thank you, Kathleen. What about you, Sherna? Did you like and subscribe? You like and subscribe, you get a number. If not, you do not get a number. So you have to like and subscribe for the number. Okay, King Leo, I get this card. I get the community card. I feel like there can definitely be a lot of success here. Community is a really good card to have. So I would say, yeah, I feel like you could be successful for sure. Just put yourself out there. Put yourself out there. Keep putting yourself out there. And yeah, just don't stop. Honestly, I feel like you're going to be successful. You just got to keep going. And I heard the word heights, which to me means I feel like it's going to be a slow process at first. And then I'm seeing fire. I feel like it's going to be a slow burn at first, but eventually it's going to start going up. And I feel like when it starts going up, it's going to go up pretty quick. So, yeah, I think it's good. I think this is a really good card, honestly. So I'd say you'll be successful, or you'll have attention. Let me put it that way. It's up to you to be successful, but the attention you'll get, I do think you'll get some attention, more than a little bit. All right. Okay, so Sherna, did you like and subscribe? Awesome, King Leo. Awesome. Okay. You're very welcome, King Leo. Thank you so much for being patient and for helping to uplift the channel. I appreciate that immensely. You've been on here quite a few times, and I appreciate your energy. All right. Okay, well, let's see. I had a feeling. That's why I was kind of pressuring it. Okay, so we have number 34. Sherna, did you like and subscribe? Hopefully we can get an answer here. Sherna, your number is up, but I need to know if you liked and subscribed. Number 34. All right. I suppose we'll move on then. 32. Honey Bunny, are you still there? Awesome, Honey Bunny. What's your question? I like that you spelled it out, because I was totally going to say Joaquin. No, I know Joaquin. Yeah. All right. My question is, does Joaquin have feelings for you? Okay, let's look at that. Does Joaquin have feelings for the honeyest of bunnies? Let's look at this. Let's see. Does Joaquin have feelings towards honey bunny diddly? Let's see. One more. Let's do another couple shuffles here. Get myself more orientated. There we go. Now I'm in the center of the frame. All right. All right, Taiwan, you're literally the last person that's going to be on the list. So, Taiwan, your number will be number 36. You're the last person on the list. We do things differently here. Check the description to see how we do things. And thank you for liking and subscribing, my friend. All right. So, does Joaquin have feelings for Honey Bunny? Let's see. Do a couple more shuffles here. Trixie's outside. I think Hazel's downstairs, and Yoshi is... Yeah, I think they're asleep. I'm pretty sure Yoshi's in the other... Well, he was meowing a second ago, so... He's probably getting ready for sleep. You know how cats are. Just all that sleeping makes him tired. Alright, so... I get this one right here. Door to Spirit. I feel like this person does have feelings for you. It feels like a subtle connection. Hopefully you can grow into something bigger, though, Honey Bunny. When I'm... The names... It just sounds like I'm a weird guy saying Honey Bunny. Anyway, but Door to Spirit here, I do feel like, yes. I feel like there's some feelings here. It feels like it's still going to take some time. But that's what I'm seeing there. Hey there, Libra81. There is a list. I think I literally... I don't think I got to your question last time, though. Okay, Taiwan, when it's your turn, I'll let you know. All right, Libra, you can be added to the list as well. Yes, there's one right there. So Libra, your number is going to be 37. That will be the last person on the lists here. So ultimately, Honey Bunny, yes, I do feel there's a connection here. It feels like it still needs some more time. Still needs to bake in the oven, so to speak. But it does feel like there's a connection. Just feels more subtle right now. So hopefully in the future it can grow into something bigger. But if you've already been waiting for a while, not saying you have or you haven't, you know, it's up to you on what you'd want to do. But yeah, you're welcome, honey bunny. Thank you for being patient. All right. Let's go to the next one here. You're welcome, Libra. "33, Eubelina Gonzalez. So from now on, guys, if I call your name and you are not here, I'm not either. So basically your turn is forfeited until maybe, you know, my next live. You'll have to be in line again and do the whole thing. Donating, though, you guys definitely will get your questions answered and you get priority and an extra card or a few, depending on how much we donate. But anyway. So Eubelina says, I've been manifesting someone, a Virgo, to be specific. We fell out. We're not communicating at all. I want to know how my manifestations are going. All right, how are Eubelina's manifestations going? All right, under normal circumstances, I don't do this. 2 cards did pop out, so I'm going to be looking at 2 cards. Broken heart and attachment in reverse. So I'm going to say this, Eubelina. Sometimes the connection just isn't for us. I'm feeling right here that I don't feel like this person's coming back. Hopefully I'm wrong. Hopefully this person can be someone for you. But what I'm seeing now is sometimes when we break up or when there's a split, it's for the best. So I would say when you can, you know, move on from this connection, maybe find something else. Hopefully I'm wrong, though, but right now it's not looking very likely to me on if it's working. Because when we're talking about other people, we're talking about affecting other people's will, things like that, it's, yeah. I just say move on if that's something you can do. Okay. Let's move on to the next one here. I haven't called on you yet, Paige. And yes, if you do miss your turn, it's too late, but I'm pretty sure I haven't called 13 yet. No, you're good, Paige. I haven't called 13. So you are good. Just stay with me here. Stay with me, Paige. All right, let's do this here. Let's go to the next one. Okay. So let's do this here and see what we get. 27. Radha, are you still there? R-A-D-H-A, Radha. Are you still there? Awesome. What's your question, Radha? No, Trixie, honey. You're cute. Oh. Oh, honey, honey, honey. Okay. What's the next actions of R towards for the rest of February and March? All right, let's look at that. What are the intentions of R for the rest of February and March? It's okay, Libra, for you to post your question ahead of time, but you may be posting it again. So I'm okay if you guys don't spam your message, but just know that you may be posting it again depending on when your turn comes up. So have it copy and pasted. Trixie, honey. I know you want to be a playful kitty. I know. No, Trixie. I like this bag. Hold on a sec, guys. Okay. All right, what are their feelings or intentions towards you? Let's look here. Yeah, cats are funny. So, Shema, yeah, you did miss your turn. I did call for you. So, yes, you did miss your turn. Tomorrow, though, I'll be on. Hope not, that's a lot to type all over again. So, like I said, Libra, copy and paste. Save your message, put it somewhere else, and then copy and paste it when that time comes. If you pay for a reading, I'll go back up and I'll read it. But if not, you guys just have to retype it when it's your turn. Okay, so let's shuffle these cards here. What will be the next actions of R towards R? Let's see, February and March. Let's look at this. I did get a card, actually. What am I doing? Sorry, the cats are having a heyday here and I got distracted. It was this specific card in reverse. There we go. Okay, it was this card in reverse. I get Magician in the Mirror in reverse. So hopefully, Rada, hopefully I'm wrong with this one. When I see this one in reverse, it's feeling like there's not going to be anything that manifests in February and March. But hopefully I'm wrong. Hopefully there is something that happens. But this one in reverse is feeling like there's a pretty big block energetically with this person or with something going on in February and March. But again, yeah. Hopefully I'm wrong. I want you guys to get what you want. I gain nothing by wishing for your misery. Okay, so let's do this one here. 13, Paige, are you still there? You're welcome, Rada. Are you still there, Paige? Paige Green. Hey, Allie, I'm sorry. We're closed down for the night. Tomorrow, though, I'll be on. We closed our free questions about 20 minutes ago. Paige Green, are you there? Awesome, Allie. Thank you for understanding. Alrighty. If If you guys miss your number, you can pay for a reading. We can do it that way, but yeah. You can also just pay to get priority, extra cards. You too, Mary. Have a good one. Man, she's rip-roaring through the house. Okay, number 36. Taiwan Knox. Are you still there? Taiwan Knox. Taiwan Knox, are you there? Number 36. Kathleen Hughes, number 35. Are you there? Kathleen Hughes, number 35. Oh. Makes the whole screen turn a different color. That's crazy. Huh. Anyway. What are Adam's feelings for Kathleen? Let's look at that. What are Adam's feelings for Kathleen? What are Adam's feelings for Kathleen? What are Adam's feelings for Kathleen? One more shuffle here. I get the world in reverse. So I'm going to say, Kathleen, with this card, something's going on with the energy here. Again, I'm hoping I'm wrong. World in reverse. It feels like someone who doesn't understand what they could possibly have, or the kinds of relationships that they could possibly have. So this right here could be someone that takes things for granted, or it could just be that things are at a standstill and not moving forward, and I'm not feeling like they will, if that's the case. I'm hoping I'm wrong. Want you guys to have everything that you would want, but that's what I'm getting here. It just feels like his feelings for you would be stagnant. I don't feel like there's I'm not getting a good feeling. Maybe they're not much of a feeler. That's kind of what I'm seeing there. Okay. All right, Libra 81. I can actually look at your question because it's still up there. So are you there, Libra 81? You're welcome, Kathleen. I wish you the best. Libra 81, are you there? Last little bit here, guy. There we go. Awesome. There's Libra. All right. Libra 81. I'm Toya and want to know if my Gemini baby father... All right. Let's look at this. Thank you. Thank you, Libra 81. I appreciate that. Let's see. Does, Gemini baby father have thoughts about you sometimes? Do they have thoughts about you sometimes? All right, Libra, I got you. Do they have thoughts about you sometimes? Let's look. All right. Remember, guys, to catch up with the video, refresh the stream. If you can, refresh it every 10-15 minutes, I would say. All right. Okay, so I get this card here. I get envy in reverse. So I feel like there are some thoughts about you, but I'm not feeling like it's a warm and fuzzy, cozy kind of thoughts. I feel like this person's more... His name is Tay. I feel like Tay is more standoffish in the way that they kind of do this. And not just with you, I feel like with a lot of people or with everyone. When I see envy in reverse, it's like someone who stays back, someone who... Yeah, I'm not getting a strong feeling here. I feel like there are thoughts about you, but it's not like let's have a relationship kind of thoughts. It's just kind of like they think about you occasionally. I don't know how else to say that because it sounds like I'm being a jerk, and I'm not trying to be a jerk here. I feel like they're more out for themselves. They're more thinking about themselves rather than other people. So that's what I got for you, Libra 81. But, yeah. Hopefully, though, that helps to answer that question. And you guys, I will see you. And thank you, Chantel, for helping to moderate. I'll see you guys tomorrow, 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Hopefully I can see you guys there. Everybody take care. That was the end of the live. There's no more numbers. It's saying right there that I can't shake and get another number, so. All right, guys. Take care, everybody, and have a good one.